lights on a midnight screen, voices rising from the in-between. Truth like thunder breaking the chains, broadcasts loud through the static and flames. From the shadows where the outcast came, built a kingdom, built a name. No suits, no scripts, no corporate lies, just fire in hearts and war in our eyes. Turn the dial, hear the battle cry, with a spark they can't deny. We are the M4 Empire, voices rising higher and higher. From the ashes we built this flame, now the whole world screams our name. Stand up, don't back down, we wear the truth like a crown. Through the storm, through the fire, we are the M4 Empire. We are the M4 Empire. Headlines burning like gasoline, fuel for the fight on every screen. They tried to bury what we would say, but the signal cut through anyway. From late night streams to the morning cast, every shot fired, every blast. A legion formed in the common lines, an army built one voice at a time. Raise your hands, let the banners fly, this is our empire in the sky. We are the M4 Empire, voices rising higher and higher. From the ashes we built this flame, now the whole world screams our name. Stand up, don't back down, we wear the truth like a crown. Through the storm, through the fire, we are the M4 Empire. They said we'd never last, just a moment, just a flash. But empires aren't built overnight, they're forged in war and lit by fight. Every stream, every show, every voice that shows to grow. This isn't just a brand on air, it's a movement rising everywhere. We are the M4 Empire, hear the crowd lifting us higher. Through the noise, through the flame, now the whole world knows our name. Stand tall, don't you tire, we're climbing higher and higher. Through the storm, through the fire, we are the M4 Empire. We are the M4 Empire. Neon fades, but the signal stays, echoing loud through endless waves. From one voice to a choir's roar. Long live the M4 Empire!
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the M4cast. I am Marv, the Movie Monster Montano, host of this show, and pleased to welcome you all back for another awesome week. We were not around last week. Lauren and I were off on the adventure of a lifetime last week, touring the Jack Daniel's distillery. 1 week ago today, it was a day of food, a day of fun, and just a day of frivolity of all kinds. But we are back this week. I have just gotten out of the theater. I just saw Masters of the Universe. After this show at 10:15 p.m., the Real Life Fake Wizard and I are going to do a stream together reviewing it. We're going to do a live Culture Crossfire right after the show, which we'll redirect you into. And we're going to be talking a bit about non-spoilers and spoilers and all that other fun stuff. So it should be a pretty interesting night. But obviously, guys, I can't do it alone. You know, that lyric about war in your eyes, like, I totally see it in your like intro video.
Oh, yeah.
Like you totally got the war in your eyes
The
there.
fire of war in my eyes in
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. No, one more time here. Look at the war. Look at the war. That's not even just like a conflict. That's like World War II in your eyes. Like it's the big one.
You got like the crunchy brow going on.
Yeah,
that's how you know I mean business.
I feel like I haven't seen you in like a month.
See, you get so attached to me that
I am not attached to you.
Out of norm happens, and
I'm not attached to you. This is not an admission of me missing you or anything like that. So let the record show.
No one believes you, but it's fine.
No, you know who's somebody I've seen a whole lot of in the last week? Lauren, I feel like we've bonded through like shared experiences over the last week.
Yeah, that's a fair way to put it.
We've eaten together. We've not eaten together. We've taken several road trips that were hours long together in the last week. We nearly died together.
That's true. That is true. We actually did share a near death experience.
We'll get to it. Don't worry.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I guess we haven't actually talked about it since we got back. So
no.
Yeah. All is back to normal. The world is right again, and hopefully we'll just keep on keeping on.
How did you like being in a real time zone for a change?
Honestly, it doesn't affect me all that much because I'm an early riser anyway. I usually get up at ungodly hours here on this coast, so it didn't affect my sleep schedule all that much. Getting back, I just got right back into the swing of things. So while your time zone is fake, it suited me just fine.
When I was in your time zone, Lauren, I was okay. It was coming back home that messed with me because now I was the extra 3 hours in the past. So like to me, I'm like, oh, it's like 9 o'clock at night, and it was like midnight.
Speaking of other time zones.
I made up my own time zone to feel special.
You did. Yeah. I actually have to redo the music on your intro video because for the last several episodes it's gotten us like demonetized and I had to like mute it to get the monetization back on. I don't know. It's production music, but I guess it's like copyrighted production music. So for the first few weeks it did nothing. For the first few weeks it was totally not an issue.
But Buffy doesn't.
No, Buffy doesn't. Indiana Jones doesn't do it.
It's because it's me. YouTube's like, we can't let you thrive anywhere you are.
No, I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna have to do it where like I just make my own music for you, like on Songer or something.
Oh,
that's what I did for mine. Yeah, no, if you want to make one, I'll happily put it in. Just like a 5 to. Well, yours is 8 seconds, so it has to be at least an 8-second.
I have to have an 8-second song. Okay.
Yeah, like mine is.
My song gets 8 seconds long.
Oh my gosh.
I want it to be that now.
No.
This is a Caro song. It's 8 seconds long.
Oh my gosh.
I feel inspired to create. I'll be right back.
No, do not do it.
Do it.
Mike Glass says Marv recorded Lauren's battle against the ice cream cone.
I saw that.
Trish did see it.
I did, and I sent Lauren a message, and I was just like, I saw, and my condolences for your loss. And I said it's because it was a vanilla cone. Because
you said that was the first ice cream cone that you've eaten since you grew a beard?
I think so, yes, because I have never had difficulty eating ice cream before, and I was trying to think back. It's like, when was the last time I ate ice cream?
You could not figure that ice cream out, my friend.
It was a battle the whole way, and it didn't help that it was also a hot and humid day, so it's also melting rapidly at the same time. So it was
going to get in a cup that hot when it's that hot out.
It was going to get me one way or another, and as it turns out, it got me several ways. So, yeah, I probably won't be eating an ice cream cone again anytime in the near future.
Your ice cream
I should have got one just to spite you, to show you how it's done.
Well, somebody said in the chat last night, that's what popsicles are for, and I think that's probably the right approach. That's probably a little more nice.
There's nothing like a soft serve cone, though. Like I love a good soft serve, especially vanilla, like a vanilla soft serve cone. Like
it was delicious. I had not had one in a very long time, and so It would have been much more enjoyable had someone not had a camera on me the whole time. But
I'm glad
That's
you
like-
did.
That'd be the real life fake wizard. We'll blame him.
that is a low blow.
Who I did not
Fuck.
realize was so tall,
That-
by the way.
What's that?
I didn't realize Fake Wizard was so tall, by the way.
Oh yeah.
He is
Like all
he is
these gargantuan people.
Gregor Clegane the Mountain.
How tall is he?
Like 6'4".
6'4".
Yeah, that's to me. That's like you might as well just be.
I
literal
warned everyone.
giant.
The first time I met Wizard was at Universal Studios, and I was standing there with Ron Bradley and Tom F. And Wizard like walked through the crowd, and like his head was like above everyone. Like I was like, no way is Wizard that big. And sure enough, he was. And he was.
I like the
supposed-
picture of him with Kata online right now because like Kata already gets like about a lot of chat about how short he is, but I was like, Wizard's not helping right now. He really makes him look like an Oompa Loompa.
As opposed to me, who I saw a great video where it was like when you're my height and you're with friends, so they don't lose you, they just attach a balloon so you could just see a balloon through the crowd, and that's,
that's
how
really-
you know where I am.
That's a great idea, actually.
Isn't that a great idea?
We've got some super chats to get to, though, guys. We have got a whole ton of the chat to get through. Juliet for £2 saying, "Morning, the M4 Empire in chat." Morning to you, Juliet. Thank you for all you do as our wonderful mod. Ewan Kumia says, "Need Glom Gold." I guess we've been missing out.
Glom gold, glom gold, glom gold, glom gold.
He also says, "Hello, Trish."
Hello, Ewan.
Mark Fields for the 199 says, "Missed you all. Positive vibes." Missed you too, Mark Field. And thank you for the positive vibes. He also, for another 199, says, "I absolutely enjoy this panel. Keep it up." This is the best panel on YouTube. I firmly believe it. Let's see. Regina Sharp says, "The Obeifo returns." This mention. I guess that's something about Cynthia Erivo. This message is brought to you by
Glom gold, glom gold, glom gold, glom gold.
Pastor Muppets for 10. Since my wife hasn't seen past season 3 of Buffy, we're watching together from the beginning. We're about to watch season 2, episode 18. Once at season 4, we'll do the Buffy then Angel episodes back and forth. Yes, you have that is the order you have to do it in, because that's how they aired. And
You do it
occasionally there is
right.
something that goes from one episode to the next. Hold on, what do you say? So Buffy season 2, episode 18.
Checking where it is.
Yeah, I'm checking to see which episode it was. Killed
Kinda
by
close to the
death.
end. Is that the one in the
That's the
hospital?
one. Yeah, it's the one in the hospital where she has the flu.
Yeah. It's actually kind of crazy that I remember that because it's not a
Episode-
show that titles and episodes are like in my head that way. So
Actually, I typically do know the titles of the like when I see them, I'm like, oh, I remember what that one is.
that's me through like X amount of seasons of Supernatural. Like I can just go like that.
Yeah,
And then at a certain point it just stops because there's too
that
many.
one. That one was a heck of a filler episode, though, especially that late in the season, episode 18. What was that, Lauren?
Read the messages from Honor Sharp. I was about to say on the first one, well, that sounds like me, until she got to the second one.
Wait, the super chats or just regular messages?
No, they're regular messages.
Oh, okay.
Keep us up to date though, Master of Puppets.
Oh,
Pastor
okay.
of Muppets.
Regina Sharp says, an Obaifo is a vampire witch-like mythological creature from West Africa coming from the folklore of the Ashanti. They are described as having shifty eyes and being obsessed with food.
Ashanti, like the singer.
That's what I've thought too. But then said, when traveling at night, they are said to emit a phosphorescent light from their armpits and anus. There you go, Lauren. It's exactly like you.
I was gonna say it's the first part's fine. The second
Yeah.
part I'll bow out of.
The armpits, I was like, okay. And then when it got to the anus, I was like, oh, okay, that's...
I don't know. I find the armpits pretty weird.
Find armpits to be weird?
Like no, the light coming out of the armpits to be pretty weird.
No, you could be like a lighthouse.
It's like, you know, anus is an
Like-
orifice, but
like
like
you
an
go like
armpit's
this
just an
and-
armpit.
You can go like this, and then like it just shines out like you're holy. Like, I don't know.
This conversation's gotten strange.
I'm just
Yeah, but
saying, you
interesting
know.
way of looking at life, Trish.
Well, like think about it. Just think about
Yeah,
it.
It's totally normal to have a light emitting from an orifice. That's
Yeah.
No, who
Why-
wouldn't?
why
expect
wouldn't
that?
it be?
As you do.
I don't think
There-
it's that weird. I
I
stand
think-
by it.
I think Trish
I
is
mean,
a Nobeifu.
In the realm of what we're talking about, you know, if you had like sunshine coming out of your mouth right now, I'd be a little alarmed. But
That's an orifice.
in the realm of mythological glowing,
Makes way more sense when it's coming out of the anus.
Yeah.
out of an orifice, as opposed to an armpit. An armpit's just like skin and like glands and whatever. Like, why would it glow any more than your shoulder or something? The back of your knee.
Well, because like if like you lift it and then the light comes on, it's not like the light is on all the time.
Who said?
It's like a clap on.
Is that what it
clap off.
said?
Well, no, but like you
Or are you
figure,
just
like
assuming?
if the armpit is down, the light is smothered. Like you're not actually getting the light out.
So
there.
if you're sitting, it's the same thing,
Well, yeah, or if you're wearing pants, I suppose.
I suppose.
Because like the anus light's only coming out like when you're out there.
Like you give like a title.
Yeah, the anus.
You're gonna
light.
have to take it up with the Ashanti, I think.
Thanks, Regina.
Yeah,
Thanks
thank you
for
for giving us this conversation to talk about.
I'm sure no one dropped out on that
Imagine
one.
the AI artwork that's going to come out of this.
Yeah.
Why did you
not.
go to making AI artwork out of it, Lauren? Now let's talk about your brain.
Yeah,
I'm just if you want to see
You
how the
needed
light
visual
works,
representation, did you?
I wouldn't turn it down. I'm curious.
Oh, good lord. Regina Sharp checking in for 10 says, here we go. All hail Empress Trish, ruler of the Femfor Empire, she from which bringeth the dawn, she who warms the spring, queen of the seven kingdoms, holder of the iron throne, washer of dishes, par excellence, etc., etc., etc.
Thank you, Regina. I think of that sometimes actually when I wash dishes now, just because like it makes me laugh that washing dishes is in there. I'm like, washer of dishes par excellence.
Mm-hmm.
Me. I do a good job.
All be booty for $2. This Abraham Lincoln versus Godzilla movie will be awesome. Lauren, you said you learned how to make the avatar bigger, right?
Yes, I did.
How do you do it?
He's not gonna tell you.
It's a secret.
It's for all be booty. Come on.
Yeah, well, actually,
Do it for me, Lauren. I'd like to see it larger, please.
now I got to remember. Hold on.
That's what she said.
I'm not a producer, so I can't do it in yours. So
Right.
let
Oh,
me.
it's still funny to me. I don't care.
Well, I'll move on to the next one and we'll come back. Liquid Fox with a cool new Jurassic Park inspired logos for $5. Says, hello, everyone. I hope this day finds those of you on the panel and in the chat well. I see Skeletor is back in the news. Makes sense, I guess. Talk about Cynthia Erivo, I believe.
More ways than one, I suppose.
Indeed.
Oh, I
Lauren-
didn't know that was her nickname.
I mean, she kind of looks like it.
Actually, I have an idea.
What?
Trish, I'm going to tell you how to do it.
Yes. Shall I open up our DMs so you don't put it where
Yep. Hold on a minute.
Why am
The
I not
monster
allowed to
can see
know?
it?
This is like a thing that I should know for like
This
multiple
is one of the
streams.
best ways that our alliance has come to fruition?
This
love
is
it.
if this is one of the best ways your alliance has come to fruition, then it's not a great alliance.
It is absolutely a great alliance.
I give great alliance.
Just Jay for 10. I'm sorry, Just Jay 10 for $2 says, "What's funny and too smart for Wilton? A joke." Good one. I
Oh,
agree.
Wilton.
Nope. There's no all Wilton here.
It's
We're not
terrific.
doing this.
It's fabulous.
Wings for
Get him
Wilton.
wings.
Liquid Fox for $2 Canadian says, "Damn, Lauren, even Biden figured it out." I don't know what they were
Lauren.
talking about there.
I'm assuming how to make the
Oh, the ice cream. Well, Biden didn't have a beard.
Oh. Yeah, but he had a lot more problems, I would say.
Mike Glass gifted 1 M4 Empire membership. Thank you very much, Mike Glass. I mean, you gifted 20 of them this morning. So, I mean, Mike Glass is a gifted machine today. Thank you very, very much. Robin 10 for 2 says, "See, Marv, I do show up when real life fake wizard isn't around. I never insinuated that you didn't."
Doggy.
Robin 10. Yeah. By the way, Lauren, have you seen the fake wizard intro that we created on this channel before Pro made his epic magnum opus?
I don't think so.
The gong.
That's Piston Honda.
It is
That's pretty
Piston Honda.
amazing. We
It
should-
is.
we
It
should
is
keep
100%
that one.
Piston Honda. Oh my goodness. Martin Stone joining us this week.
Ah, buonasera, amici.
Hey, Martin. Martin's here to get us on track.
Yeah. And speaking
Keep us in
Italian.
line.
Speaking Italian, I don't speak any Italian because it's the secret language.
It's the language your parents talked in when they didn't want you to know.
He says he's more Italian than me.
Yeah, well, no, like it was my great grandmother and grandfather used to speak to each other in Italian when they didn't want any of us to know what they were talking about, and so we were never really taught. But then, to be fair, my great grandmother did eventually try to teach me, and I was too cool for school at that point. I didn't want to know.
Mm-hmm. My wife and I talked about doing that, but she ended up not wanting to learn Italian. She's learning Korean because she likes K-dramas.
Oh, that makes sense.
But we found one called Vincenzo, where this Korean guy was raised in Italy, so he speaks Italian fluently. It's an odd little mashup for the two of us to watch together.
That's fascinating. Robin 10 also gifted 1 M4 Empire membership. Thank you very much, Robin 10. Good Lord, you did it.
Yep.
Hold on, let's bring up All Be Booty again. Yep, there it is.
It's much easier to see this way.
Yeah.
Oh.
I love it. This is a new era because I was always feeling like, let me make my screen big or let me lean in. It's a little easier for me to see.
Yeah,
this
no, we got it now.
A whole new world.
02
Would you like me
RR.
to leave it?
Might as well.
Okay.
02RR for the 199 says Marvin annoyed Lorne and Culture annoyed Marvin. I don't think I annoyed Lorne.
Can we discuss how I was actually very interested in Culture talking about Lavender and you just did not let him continue?
Look, it's a like I don't know.
I was like, I was listening with
watch
breath
that
was
place.
gated.
Watch that garden place then. I was close enough. I said to him, I'm close enough to hate you.
I like your
And-
gardening stuff, Culture.
Chef Eddie for 5 says, all hail Caro, the M4 Empress, she who brings the dawn, holder of light up Mike, she who writes the songs that make the whole world sing, etc., etc.
Etc. Etc. I sent you my song, by the way.
Did you?
Regina, look at us.
I sent it. I was productive.
I am
Starting
thrilled that Caro got one of those as well. Where'd you send it?
An X. I wanted everybody to hear my
Oh.
8-second song.
An X. Hold on, let me get it.
Are you just gonna play it? Should I not bother going to it?
I mean, you can listen to it. I'll have to send it to you.
Hold on.
Oh, she's an
Should I just pull up the?
You can
should I
do
just
whatever
pull,
you
should I
want.
just pull up the Suno page.
Yeah, if you want to. It's fine.
Okay. Hold on, guys. Let's listen to Caro's 8-second song.
I spent a lot of time thinking about it. It's probably my biggest project ever.
Okay.
All of 8 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hold on.
Like bull riding.
All right, here we go. Let's hear it.
This is my Carol song. It is 8 seconds long.
Brilliant.
I gotta say, it makes a promise and it delivers.
Right? I don't feel misled by it.
Well, hold up the lighters. Encore.
This is my Carol song. It is 8 seconds long.
I'm really gonna put that in your video.
Do it.
now.
Do it up.
We need
do
to
it.
get like Miley Cyrus to cover it. Really,
Oh my
really
gosh.
get it going.
We should have a contest for the listeners to do their version of the Caro song
Oh my goodness.
and send in their like someone could do like a country version or a metal version. Like
I'm
it could be
into
a whole
this.
thing.
I'm into
It could
this.
be a whole thing, like your
Yeah.
version of the Caro song.
I know those lyrics are tricky, guys, but I believe in you.
You know what? That might have actually taken real life fake wizard fighting out of my head. Because that has been just firmly embedded in the front of my brain for a very long time. I was sitting there in Masters of the Universe going, it's time for real life fake wiz fighting. It's time for action and exciting. Now it's back in my head. Hold on. We gotta play this again.
You know, you can license the Caro song to that syrup company.
Oh.
This is my Carol song. It is 8 seconds long.
It's brilliant.
Thank you, Sono. Thank you.
It's actually 10 seconds long, not to be nitpicky.
I know. I tried to shorten it, but I wanted you to hear it in like its entirety before I had to go in there and fuss with it. So
Yeah, I might have to make it 10 seconds just for...
Well, but then you're turning Caro into a liar.
I have to make it 8 seconds.
Look at this. Marvin has fake wizard for Epic Mike. What do you? Oh my gosh, he figured it out. Hold on, Mike. We'll get to you in a second.
That's amazing.
I had no idea this was a skill that you had.
Really?
Yeah.
I have many skills.
Should have seen that answer coming.
All right. Epic Mike says Marvin has fake wizard firmly embedded in him. Mike, what are you doing? I thought you were streaming at this time. What are you doing in the chat?
I like that you're like, Mike, you're just gonna have to wait. Hold on.
Yeah, no, like I was about to get to Mike, and then all of a sudden, Lauren started playing guitar, and we had to stop everything.
It's okay. If we really miss Epic Mike, like we want him to be here, I can, because it's 2026 and all that, I can, just do this.
Oh gosh, are you doing the?
It's got both now.
I had switched over to another. Yep, and I can also
This
do.
is Carol song. It's an earworm. Like I legitimately have it in my head.
Go again.
Look at this, man! You just like heard.
I enjoyed that you tried to speak and Lauren was like, "No, I'm cooking. Just I'm gonna keep going. Stop."
But I can also do it. There's my my epic Miki. By the way, Mike, if you're not doing anything, if you're not streaming, I'll send you the link if you want to join.
No pressure, because it certainly doesn't feel like he's on the spot now or anything.
Yeah, no, I sent it to him. He's getting the Jay treatment because every time if Jay makes himself known in a chat on any live stream, the link is automatically sent to him. But so Lauren, have you made like a Lauren song to it?
Yeah, it goes, "This is my Lorne song, it's 8 seconds."
Long. No, not long. You're not gonna. All right.
If you meant me, I was trying to actually remember to say hello to everybody because the next thing I knew, a half an hour went by.
Robin 10 for 5 says, "Dang Marv, now I have everyone was fake whiz fighting. Their wands shoot magic lightning." Oh, sorry. It is pretty nuts.
I love that. It is my favorite bit that Pro has done so far. I downloaded that video. I swear I watched it 20 times yesterday.
Yeah, I've watched it a bunch too, just because the song is so stuck in my head. And I downloaded it. It's on my phone. I literally had to put it on my phone to show my wife, and she was like crying. She was laughing so hard. It's no Lorne of the Wings. That's still my favorite.
See, now, you know how you giggle in the background when that comes on?
You do that with fake wizard fighting?
I do that with fake wizards. It's like, I want 20 of these videos.
I laughed when I first saw fake wizard fighting, and then it really hit me when he put you eating chicken in it.
Of course. That's the thing that gets you.
That made me laugh really hard, just because just the you versus chicken.
The thing that gets me is right at the very beginning when he goes into the place. And there's a moment when the AI does a transition and he comes in looking sort of dumb, but then he goes even more slack-jawed.
Yes.
His mouth actually drops open a little bit more. And it's like, that man has completely emptied himself and filled himself with chi.
Yeah, he is a vessel for the art of combat at that point.
Yes. And it's like, it looks like, because the combat, hardly anything actually connects. It looks like those, have you ever watched those videos where they have like supposedly an old ancient martial arts expert who is instructing a class and everybody is falling when they're supposed to and getting out of the master's way because nobody wants to hurt him? That's what it looks like. And yet every once in a while he pulls an epic dodge that looks like, holy cow, he really is a master.
Yeah.
And
but you know what I appreciate? Like Wizard is on the back foot a few times in that in that video, because like he actually does get hit, he gets thrown across the bar. Like, I mean, he does his fair share of ass kicking, don't get me wrong, but like he gets as good as he gives.
See, I saw every one of those moves as planned. I didn't see him as being on the back foot because he just rolls with it. It's like
No,
to me,
that's
it's
the
like,
mark of the master, though. They can like when they get hit, when they get taken off their feet, they just adapt to it.
I think it's that he just sees things before they happen. It's a Jedi trait, really.
Yeah, Diamond Bravard Dragon Ball Super called it Ultra Instinct. Yeah, they did, moving without thinking. Robin 10 for 5. Her name is Carol. On the M4 she shines. She's wanted, dead or alive.
Bon Jovi treatment.
Yeah,
Oh, that's definitely longer than 8 seconds, though.
that is longer than 8 seconds.
Yeah.
I
Bon Jovi
embellished.
treatment sounds like something you'd ask for at a stylist back in the 80s.
Oh, yeah, that probably wouldn't be a good thing. either.
Ugh.
All right,
hair.
guys. Well, 35 minutes into the show, we do like to start out by asking our panelists what it is they've been watching or reading or listening to or cooking or eating or whatever over the last week. So, Kara, what have you been taking in as far as content goes?
I started reading 12 Months by Jim Butcher. So
Okay.
I started doing that. But a lot of it has actually been editing because I have a deadline for jailbreak. And so like yesterday I edited like 20,000 words. And then today I crammed in like another 6,000 words. And then when we get done streaming, I have to do like probably like another like 10K words so I
Wow.
can meet my deadline.
Oof, that's a lot. I do not miss those days. What about you, Martin Stone? You always have something thought-provoking.
Not this time. I finished up the new Jedi Order series, the Zhang Von War and all that stuff.
You finished all of it.
Yeah, I finished all of it.
Oh,
It's not challenging.
no, it's not challenging stuff.
Some of it's well written. I didn't really it didn't resonate with me.
Really, you didn't like the Yuuzhan Vong? Lauren doesn't like it either.
I'm pulled in two directions on it. That they pushed the style farther than I thought they would, and it sets up a lot of great tension. I kept going back, and so usually my pattern is I'll read fantasy, then I'll read a science fiction, then I'll read a couple of nonfiction books, and then maybe a murder mystery kind of thing.
Gotcha.
But I just kept going back to the Star Wars stuff, and that's why I finished it all so quickly. I did the entire saga all basically in one go.
Did that include both the hardcovers and the paperbacks?
Let's see, I read everything that was labeled New Jedi Order.
Because the way that they worked out the series was that if you only wanted the major plot points, you could read just the hardcovers. But
Okay.
if you wanted some of the side stories, you could read the hardcovers and the paperbacks. And together there was something like a dozen novels in that series, I think.
I read 19.
Okay. So, yep, you
Plus-
read the whole thing then.
Plus, because I've been doing the entire Star Wars extended universe in order, I read Rogue Planet sometime last year.
Yep, that does tie in vaguely. Rogue Planet's a weird novel. I didn't
is,
really
yeah.
care for that one much.
But so I was pulled in two directions on it because I kept wanting to read, but it was also this situation where they decided America's at war and we're going to show what war's like in the Star Wars universe. And so they just kept taking and not giving back to all these people. And that is what real war can be like. But that I don't go to Star Wars for real war. I go for Saturday matinee.
You go for Star Wars.
Yeah.
Well, it's like New Jedi Order is weird for me because I really liked the fact that it was a giant overarching story, which was the first time that they had done something like that. I really liked that there were giant stakes in the story.
Yeah.
And it's the first time there is a battle scene that I still recall to this day. I don't remember which book it's in, but it's basically Luke in what amounts to a rice paddy where he's full on Jedi Master Luke. And this is the first time I really felt like, oh yes, he is definitely now a master, where before he had taken the title, but I hadn't seen it yet. So
See, I loved that scene in, I forget which one it was. It might have been Onslaught but where Jason is tied up and he's trying to call the lightsaber to him and it flies in the opposite direction. And then Luke busts in with the two lightsabers and just starts going nuts.
that's that rice paddy fight. It's the
Oh,
same
okay.
one.
I didn't remember the rice patty thing.
Yeah. Well, so Luke tries to throw him a lightsaber when Luke is about to succumb to his injuries, and he doesn't catch it at that point. It's after Luke has dual wielded and killed the bad guy, and then Jason it later goes, "Oh, it was able to force that I not get this because he ascended to this higher level of understanding of the Force," and I could pretty clearly see that there's some dark times ahead for him after this. Like, I
put it
just
mildly.
yeah. But there was a lot of stuff like just the namby-pamby way the Jedi went about participating in the war bugged me. Like, obviously Kip Duran goes out and he really gets behind, let's go and win this thing. But the way Luke and the Solos talk about it, it was very I don't know, if we fight like soldiers, just these are invaders. Kill every last one of them.
Yep, agreed. All right, well,
Pudding!
I did that to wake Trish back up.
We were just talking about it. I was like, I'll be polite. Let them talk.
Lorne, I don't know if you've watched much of anything.
No, I've been busy playing catch up and I've been doing a lot of cooking this week, so I haven't really watched anything. But based on what I've heard everybody say, I really want to watch Spider Noir. So that's probably going to be the next thing I dive into.
Me too. But you did see Sheep Detectives.
Yes, I did.
A Wizard and I brought you to see Sheep Detectives.
Yep.
And what were your thoughts on the Sheep Detectives?
Well, I kind of wish we had done it a different day because I don't know if you probably noticed, but I don't think that you really knew what was going on. You remember a few times when I suddenly was shaking the bag of popcorn?
No.
Okay, so you didn't notice. I kept drifting off. I was falling asleep.
Oh, I thought you fell asleep a few times.
Yeah, I did. And so I do feel like maybe I didn't get as much out of the movie as I should have. But it was fine. It was good.
I think at one point I poked you.
It's possible.
To see if you were asleep or not, but yeah.
It was a good movie. I didn't have anything against it. I don't think that I got as much out of it as you and others got, but it was a fun.
We were awake during it. Yeah. Trish, what about you? What have you been watching or listening to? Or
Hold on. Okay, there we go. I just had to get my thought out. I was watching The Crash on Netflix, the true crime Mackenzie Sharilla.
Oh, okay.
Which
is this a future episode of Crime and Punishment for us?
Yeah, maybe way down the line because she is so thoroughly irritating and she's been everywhere. So I feel like it'd just be overkill right now. But yeah, she is awful. She if you don't know about her, because it's not like it's a mystery or anything, she flew her car at like 100 miles an hour into a building, ending the life of her on-off boyfriend and their friend.
Oh, I remember that. I remember when that was
she claims it wasn't on purpose, and it was absolutely on purpose.
100% on purpose, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't drive a car 100 miles an hour at a wall,
Well, they went and they looked at however they do this in the cars, and they're like, well, no one ever hit the brake. Like, there was all these little things that they could tell about what went on in the car. I guess like the car's black box or something like that.
Is she in jail now?
Yeah. And she's apparently acting just as spoiled and petulant and awful in prison. So that's good.
Well, good. I'm sure that'll go over real well with the big...
That'll get her out on parole.
Yeah. It'll endear her to the inmates. So I started watching Spider Noir. I got like 10 minutes into it. I really liked what I saw, but I was away. We were on the retreat, and I was like, my brain was in all different directions, so I did not continue on with it. I did just see Masters of the Universe. Wizard and I will be doing a thing about it at 10:15, so make sure you guys stay around for that. It was, but I'll tell you guys, I have a out of the theater review of it up on the channel right now. I thought it was okay. There were moments of it that are brilliant, but it undercuts all of those brilliant moments with cringy Marvel humor. It tries to be Thor Ragnarok, but it never descends to the level of Love and Thunder, but it's like halfway between them.
It can't be Thor Ragnarok without Led Zeppelin music.
Well, they try to do a couple record drops, and one of them works really well, but then they undercut it with humor immediately, and the other one is just dumb. Like they were trying to do like a meme, and it didn't work out. So, you know, it was what it was. I don't think it's gonna get a sequel after the post credits scene. I don't want it to get a sequel. So you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I mean, it was fun enough. I think kids will enjoy it, I guess. But my problem with it was mostly it is super embarrassed about being a He-Man movie. Like every time it mentions the name of a character, the script feels the need to make fun of their name or somehow apologize for it.
Yeah, in even the first trailer, I think I mentioned this when we talked about the first trailer. The whole thing about we need every man, woman, whatever that thing is. I was like, that's not how a prince of a realm should act.
Oh no, Adam is a buffoon. Adam is the clown for the entirety of this. Even when he's He-Man, he's still doing Marvel, like cringy Marvel humor about how hapless he is. But yeah, but the other thing I have been doing is I've been playing 007 First Light. So
how's that?
I know a lot of people don't like this game. A lot of people are hating on it. I am really liking it. Like I talked to Wizard about it too. I'm like, am I missing something here? Like why does everyone hate this? And he's just like, dude, I don't know, because it's good. And like everyone's like, oh well, culture was like, well, if you like this game, you like taking orders from women. And I'm like, well, I never think about it as taking orders from a man or a woman, but also women try to give him orders throughout the entirety of this game, and he ignores them typically for the better.
Well, and chain of command.
Yeah,
he is an employee of the Crown. He's basically a glorified security officer.
Yeah,
if his chain of command tells him to do something, that's an order.
Yeah, I mean, like some people were upset that M was a woman, but I was like, M has been a woman since Pierce Brosnan. You know, I think Daniel Craig, they made M a man again, but in all the Pierce Brosnan movies, wasn't it like Helen Mirren or Judi Dench or one of them?
It was Judi Dench, and it was also Judi Dench at the beginning of the more recent James Bond. But then she retired, and the guy who was kind of doing their audit in Skyfall, Mallory,
she was killed.
That's right. Yeah, she was killed. But they would call that retired in the service.
Ray Fiennes becomes M at that point, right?
Yeah.
It's like, you're going to go on this mission and kill Harry Potter. License to kill Harry Potter. But yeah, I'm
the mashup we need.
I'm really digging it. I think it's fun. I've also finished Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix on audiobook, and I am
that had to be long.
It was thankfully I had a massive road trip there and back to do
That's it.
Yeah. But I started Half-Blood Prince, and that's what we were listening to in the car when Lauren and I almost died. So I'm
happy you didn't die. Thank you for being considerate of our needs. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, I know. We were like about to die, and I was like, Kara would be really mad. So let's not die.
Yeah, I just pull your souls back into your bodies. Be like, you did not clear this with me. There is a process, a form that you have to fill out. Like you have to put on the schedule. Okay.
Yeah, I remember I texted Carol.
That just means we ended up in hell.
Yeah. I texted Carol and I was like, we almost died. And she was like, don't do that. So it was me, Lauren, and Culture. We are driving back from Dollywood. Now we are driving back from Dollywood early because Lauren and Culture are babies. And I decided to be nice. No, I'm kidding. Culture was a baby. No, I'm kidding. Lauren and Culture wanted to go back. We had been there all day. And so we're driving back from Dollywood. It's a several hour drive, right? We're on the interstate. And we're rocking it along. Now I've got the full self-driving on, so I'm sitting back and watching it. Culture is talking and talking and talking, and in my head I say to myself, "Please God, do something, anything to make him stop talking." And then a coyote chased a deer in front of my car on the interstate. I'm kidding. Culture actually wasn't talking when that happened. We were just listening to the audiobook. It's just funnier if it's Culture's fault somehow.
You were listening to Harry Potter with them?
And I actually
how was that for you?
I converted Lauren on this one. He liked it.
No, I'm fine with Harry Potter. I don't have a problem with Harry Potter. I've read all the books. I've watched all the movies. I'm just not deep into it, and
Yeah.
so the problem for me
You're
is that
probably a good gauge for the audiobooks then, you know?
the complaint that I had about the little snippet that Marv had played for me before is that I tend to prefer audio dramas that are fully within the universe without narration. So it is just acting and sound effects with no narrator.
Mm.
And when I first heard the narrator, that bugged me a little bit. But when we had more time to listen to it, it grew on me, and I thought it was fine for the section that we listened to right up until the deer appeared. So
Yeah. We were in the middle of the scene where Bellatrix and Narcissa go to Snape's house when the deer appeared. So the coyote chases a deer out onto the interstate. Full self-driving reacts like lightning and just hits the brakes and starts turning. And at that point, I take control back and I continued the turn. And we lived.
I mean, good.
Yeah, I turned the audiobook off after that.
I didn't.
Oh, well, Lauren, so yeah, what? So you're like your entire like left side like cramped, right?
Well, in this instance, it was the right. That was actually why I mentioned this on one of the other streams. I learned something on this vacation, which I was not aware of before. I've had some issues with muscle cramps for a while, and my assumption up to this point had been that it was just related to getting older. You know, I've got some pain in my hands, which I assumed were arthritis, and a couple other things that I thought was, well, I'm just getting older. This is part of what happens. But when you were doing the live stream in the Dollywood Park, we were walking and you were making fun of my walk and all of that stuff.
No, we were
And
admiring your walk because you don't walk, you swagger.
as we were going along, though, suddenly my whole right side just seized, and basically my right leg just stopped working, and I had to find a place to sit down for a bit until things started functioning again. Which is why when you guys realized I wasn't with you, that's where I was at. And part of it was because it was a hot day. We were dehydrated. That's part of why I got the ice cream cone. But it continued throughout the day to where suddenly I had rolling muscle cramps going through my whole body, which is a little unusual for me. That doesn't usually happen. Part of that was because of the dehydration, obviously, and there's a lot of up and down walking while you're in the park.
Mm-hmm.
But I am on some blood pressure medications. And I decided when I got home, I'm going to look this up and see if this is related to side effects of my medications. As it turns out, yes, it's related to all of them. And what I've discovered is that it's basically stripping me of potassium and magnesium so that I don't have a lot of leeway right there to start with. So
You were really dehydrated, though. I remember when we finally got something to drink, you were like,
yeah, I was downing as much Gatorade as I could possibly get.
Yeah.
I drank something like 96 ounces by the time the day was out,
mhm.
and hadn't quite recovered by that point. But
You
as
were
it
really-
turns out,
you
when the autopilot kicked in, when you dodged the deer, it threw me into the seatbelt, and that kicked off all of the cramps again.
Yeah, you
So-
were. I kept asking if you wanted me to like pull over, and you were like, "No, I can handle it."
Yeah.
You
So
were like gritting your teeth.
I just had to wait for things to unseize, and then I had to fill my body full of electrolytes again. So the upshot of all of this is that I need to have a talk with my doctor and discuss possibly either getting some supplements or possibly swapping out a couple different medications, because it turns out all these things that I thought was just part of the aging process are all directly related to some medications I'm on. So
That makes sense. That makes sense. You were tough though, man. I kept offering to like pull over, like at an exit, so you could like stretch your legs, and you were adamant. No.
well, what are you gonna do? You know, it's a body. The muscles are seizing. You just gotta stretch and wait it out. So.
All be Booty, remember for 5 months, says, "I'm so ready for Independence Day this year."
I'll have what he's having.
Yeah, seriously. Also, by the way, Donovan Bradford just said, "Had a fun birthday. Hoping the moving pod I load and strap down gets to his destination in one piece." Donovan Bradford, happy birthday!
Yes.
Happy birthday, yeah.
Guys, you're supposed to tell us in the chat when it's your birthday, and then Trish flags it, and then we say happy birthday to you.
Like I literally just saw that it was his birthday. just now. Like,
Wait, who else?
A minute.
Who else's birthday is it?
besides, happy birthday, Mike. What? Which Mike? Happy
Yeah,
birthday, Mike. Whichever Mike this is.
Who? Yeah, I don't know.
I would like to properly say happy birthday.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah, like there's muscle cramps are the most painful things apart from being shot or stabbed.
Certainly not my favorite thing, and certainly not the way they were hitting me on that particular day.
Right. Right.
But at least now I got something to point to. So,
Yeah. But like, let's take a look at some things here.
oh, good. This will be.
Like, so this is our live stream from Dollywood. Let's see. Well, we don't know where they went for lunch. So, all right. So we're walking through. They are. Sorry for the shaky cam.
Is that Lauren eating ice cream?
That is Lorne and an ice cream cone, folks.
You're a jackass.
Making a mess.
He is. Lorne, eat the ice cream more on camera.
No.
Please.
Take a
please
big old bite. Take a big lick.
Come on. Let's see it. The people want to see it.
The people want to see it.
Your face is so expressive.
Pressure
I
him.
really
Do
like
it.
Look at the chat's pressuring you.
The chat is pressuring you, Lorne. Chat was pressuring him.
I like the guy in the blue glasses where he's like, leave that guy alone.
Someone said,
Yeah.
Wolfable Gruffle says, Lorne is eating ice cream and not chicken. This is AI.
To be fair, Lauren did have to suffer through a couple of different meals this trip.
He did. Lorne has suffered through many meals, many of which were not chicken.
Yeah.
That is true. You did have to do that. But then we got over here, and we were hanging out with Culture.
But I was just having a great time at Dollywood.
Yeah, what are you eating?
This is a burger with fries.
Have those crinkle cut fries. Good.
They look good to me.
Yeah. Good enough to share.
Yeah, you can have. No, swear to God. Oh,
Oh no.
Oh
You look so sad.
go over.
no!
I'm sorry, did you get vanilla ice cream on your crotch, Lord?
Yes, you did. Guys, joining us also, you may never have seen his face before, but many of you have seen it this week for the first time, Mr. WDW Pro himself.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dollywood, where we're having a great time at Wildwood Grove. Check out the ice cream on the crotch of Lord Connor, as well as Culture Casino. No longer hangry.
Yes.
That's what he just was.
Yes, Culture was no longer making everyone miserable with his hangriness. Did you guys
I like
know
how
him?
he even wore blue. I know it's hot out there when you guys were out there. He had to
Oh,
be
it was-
sweating.
When he first put the blazer on, he was like, "Oh, this doesn't feel bad. I think this will be fine. Not a very hot day out." By the middle of the day, he was frying. So
The first, the mystery mine and what was it?
Thunderhead.
Thunderhead. Yeah.
Thunderhead.
Oh.
And Lorne is having the thrill ride of his life trying to eat this ice cream.
But now he's got napkins.
Lauren is on the napkin.
It's the great battle of our time, folks. Lorne v. ice cream.
Lauren was in the car about 6.5 hours yesterday, and today he gets to eat an ice cream cone on stream.
Yeah, Lorne was the hangriest I've ever seen a human being yesterday, and today he is sustained with ice cream and manages to spill it all over. I won't tell that story because it's too long, but yes, Lorne was incredibly hangry the day before.
I had to say, Lauren, you actually look like you're suffering there. Like, you do not look good.
How much time have you spent together with Marv in person?
None.
Well,
I'm basically
try
an
it.
AI construct.
We had fun, Lorne.
Yes, fun. Give me the camera next time.
Just the Culture Casino mukbang stream is not exactly lighting the internet on fire, I think.
But it's delicious.
Can we go back to ice cream camp? Ice cream camp.
Yeah.
Get an update.
That one
How
was
it
pro.
started.
How it's going.
With fury that I would draw back attention, but he's all the way down to the bottom of the cone.
You are down to the bottom of the cone.
How does he finish the bottom of the cone? It's like the Tootsie Roll commercial, but with Lorne and his. You enjoyed the ice cream, sir.
I think you should lick the ice cream out of that little nub.
This is actually how he ate the catfish yesterday.
Yeah.
This is good YouTube right here.
Mm-hmm. This is some good content. I'm enjoying it.
Marv, show the folks out there that
Oh, that face.
that look.
Oh, that face is priceless.
Lauren, you're such a good sport.
I am a good sport.
Here's
Or
Lauren's
the face that
swagger.
says, "You'll pay."
Yeah. Yes, he is in a suit
This has
jacket
been
in
noted.
Tennessee, guy. Yeah. And Lauren is in a
pro.
and Lauren is in a long sleeve shirt and blue jeans and cowboy hat. Indiana Jones hat, let's be real.
And
It's not
Culture
an
Casino
Indiana
is wearing
Jones hat.
socks. I know that
It's not the official Indiana Jones hat, I know.
came up in the chat wondering if he
What?
was wearing socks.
What? Who brought that up in the chat?
I saw it in the chat.
I may have been the one to type it myself. I am wearing socks.
Oop, here, hold on. Here we go.
Was there a question about whether or not he'd wear
It's a roller
socks?
coaster.
Look at Wolf McGruffle says the Spurs tied the series up Game 7. I'm assuming that's a sport.
Yeah, basketball.
Oh,
NBA champion.
oh, so not.
He's missing the
Whether I do carry.
wrong decade.
So, let's see what we're doing here.
But Lauren does have the cowboy walk down.
You do.
What he's missing is the
It's
pistol
a-
on his hip and the spurs on his boot.
I don't think they let him in with the pistol, but
There are people that have checked to see whether I do carry.
I mean, that's why the phone on his.
but I'm just saying, like you have like a swagger. It's not even so much a walk. It's like a swagger.
He's missing the Indiana Jones jacket though. That's
It is a manly swagger, I have to say. We had a good time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Lauren
Next time, give me the camera.
I will.
like
I'll
how
show
it was-
everybody how you walk.
I like how it was torture for Lauren. You're like, let's replay it. Let's make him relive it.
My limp.
Did I hear Wizard there?
Yeah, Wizard was behind the camera because he Wizard is not a masochist like Pro, so he didn't
doesn't
don
wear a
like the
beard.
heavy cloak and the wizard beard and the hat.
Except when we went out to the movies. Then he dressed up in full garb.
Well, because we were in air conditioning at that point.
That makes total sense. Yes, I'll be the wizard when there's air conditioning.
Yeah.
The Wizard of AC.
I don't know.
see.
Doesn't sound like he has the eye of the tiger when it comes to wizardry.
You and Kimia for the 199. Just be glad Wilton wasn't there, Marvin. I'm usually glad when Wilton is not a place where I am.
Wings for Wilton.
Araxis for 2 says, poor Lauren just trying to enjoy his ice cream.
It's because it was vanilla.
No, was it good?
Vanilla's
Have you
the
ever
best.
watched? You ever watched puppies when they're trying to eat and they're all competing to eat fastest because they are afraid that the other puppies are going to take their food
Yes.
and they get aggressive about it?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's how I'm going to feel about food whenever I'm around Marv with a camera in the future. You're just going to see me wolf it down as fast as possible so he can't catch me eating.
That's how we ate when we got to that one restaurant after we hadn't eaten all day.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It was an angry eat.
Yeah. We were all sure we just had our heads down. Except I actually wasn't eating at all because I felt sick.
It was like desperate men who were all sort of staring at each other.
Yeah. So we drove about almost 2.5 hours to a restaurant that we didn't realize had like a official start time. And so we got there too late. We couldn't actually eat. So we did the entire Jack Daniels tour on empty stomachs. And then drove like 2.5 hours back till we finally got food. We hadn't had breakfast either, so we probably didn't eat until 8 p.m.
It was
that
morning
night.
until it was 8 o'clock. It was 8 o'clock when we got there.
We
And then
finally
you guys
got
sampled
food.
on an empty stomach too?
We did, and that's what made me feel sick. Honestly, when the samples hit my empty stomach, I was just like, oh.
Oh, there's the funny story. Let's talk about your spiked lemonade.
Well, I'll talk about the fact that I was responsible for my friends and wanted to make sure we all arrived alive. So we part of the tour was we were given a Jack Daniels like hard slushy essentially, and there were two options. There was Jack and Coke, or there was blackberry Jack Daniels blackberry lemonade. And I took the blackberry lemonade because I've had Jack and Coke before and I know what it tastes like. So Lauren was all over the fact that I had that.
It wasn't that you had that. It's that you took like 3 sips and were like, I don't think I should finish this.
I drank. First of all, I hadn't eaten anything all day, so
Neither had the rest of us.
My already terrible constitution. None of you were driving. I was driving.
I'm not
Yeah,
going to
that-
get on you about this one. It makes
Yeah.
sense to me.
It's
I got
responsible.
you, Marv.
Listen,
Yeah.
when I was 16 years old, I was in driver's ed, and they showed us an old like movie from the 70s that had they had to show it on a projector. It was so old, and it was called Mechanized Death.
Mechanized death.
Yeah, and it was
like
all
that.
about like all the
A
ways you
metal
could
band
die
name.
while driving a car. And everyone in the class was like and it showed like real accident scenes and real dead bodies, and everyone in the class was like laughing at it, and I was just white as a sheet and horrified.
I'd just like to point out that the thing that did almost kill us was immediately after that. It was a deer. It had nothing to do with us drinking, and the autopilot saved us anyway.
That was the next day.
Given your delicate constitution, you may have still been getting over those 3 sips of the drink.
This is true.
Delicate constitution.
This is true. No, I am a cheap date. Yeah, it doesn't take much. It's because I don't drink very often, and honestly, neither of us really do. Like none of us that were there. It was me, you, Wizard, and Culture, and none of us really. Well, Culture drinks, but Culture's a wine guy. He's not really like a whiskey guy. So, but it was fascinating. The tour was fascinating.
So Jonas wasn't there?
No, he did not come with us that day. What did he do that day? What did everybody else do? I don't even remember what everybody else was doing.
Sounds like that lemonade Jack Daniels really got to you.
It really
Can't
did.
remember what everybody else was doing.
Yeah.
Just blackout drinking.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, they all went to go see Backrooms that night, so they weren't there when we got to the...
I heard that was good.
I've heard... Let me tell you something. YouTubers right now are defeating Star Wars at the box office, and it's incredible.
That and Obsession.
Crazy.
Yeah. Obsession and Backrooms, both by YouTubers.
I heard both of them were really good,
Yeah,
or at least good,
Both made by YouTubers. Obsession has not had a box office decline yet. It has actually increased with each subsequent week that it's been out.
Wow. Good for it.
Yeah. Made for, I think, $700,000.
Yeah. I think the only name, so to speak, in it is Andy Richter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which kind of cool of Andy Richter to do this really random indie movie. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely really neat. I liked it. Or I like that it's happening. I haven't actually seen it. So, but I like that it's beating Mandalorian and Grogu.
I'm sorry.
I was just, that was the one that I laughed at. It's like, well, gosh, that's a guy that'll scare you straight.
What?
Our driver's ed teacher was in his late 70s and had killed a man while driving. Like, because he got in an accident, because he hit a pedestrian.
I don't think it much matters when it comes to being the driver's ed teacher. I think that should disqualify you.
Because he was in the car with Culture Casino and hadn't had enough. Like, what was the? I need to know more of the story.
Holy cow! It wasn't his fault.
It wasn't his fault. Yeah, was it Gene Snitsky? Trish got that one. It took you a minute.
It's because my brain was too busy trying to figure out how it wouldn't be his fault, but also he would have done it. I
found these YouTube videos that WWE Vault put up, Trish,
and
it's basically like the story of the Undertaker, and it's like it's like each one is like a 2-hour video, and it's all the big moments from like the Undertaker's career.
How many videos? Because there's probably a lot of videos.
I think it's at least in like 6 or 7 or 8 parts or something like that. Like there's a lot.
That's a lot.
I'm on like part 3, so I just watched Undertaker versus Undertaker.
Oh, and you're only on part 3. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Did I do that? I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah.
I was trying to click new comments and I showed it. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I found an Instagram account that was posting all those songs that WWF put out in the 80s. Like Vince was singing and
Stand Back.
Yeah, who was the Japanese guy that had the tiger mask? Tiger something? You guys remember this one?
Tiger Mask. Was it Tiger Mask?
Familiar. That sounds familiar.
There was a guy named Tiger Mask.
Okay, so yeah, it may have been Tiger
Seems
Mask.
like the most likely candidate.
Yeah.
There was a guy named Tiger Mask, but it wasn't Tiger Mask.
all I can think of, Trish, is that I can't wait to get to the Ric Flair feud. Because do you remember that ridiculous Ric Flair Undertaker feud?
Vaguely.
Where he was like, "Fight me, bitch," and Ric Flair's like, "I'm not gonna fight you." And then the Undertaker beats him up. He's like, "I'll beat you up. Now fight me." And he's like, "I'm not gonna fight you." And then he goes to OVW and beats up David Flair and like
I remember this now.
Holds him in a bathroom stall and is like, "I killed your son." And he's like, I'm still not gonna fight you. And then he beats up Arn Anderson. And the next week he comes running out. You hurt Arn! You hurt Arn!
Cared more about him than his own son.
Yep. I mean,
priorities.
but the reason I brought that up was Ric Flair is apparently suing David Flair.
Oh, for trademarking the name?
Yeah, well, so I guess David Flair is running a business with his wife, and he's using his last name as Flair, Flair. And Ric Flair, like, had a freak out about it. I guess they don't talk anymore. But, like, he had a public meltdown on Twitter about it.
On Cameo?
Not on Cameo. No. It
was rambled about it in the Cameo?
One of his all capitalized the first letter of every word tweets.
Oh, he's one of those where it looks like the title of a book every single time.
Yep, he writes in title case. It's really weird.
Oh, that's very annoying.
Yeah.
Being fair, there may be a cameo out there where he's supposed to be wishing somebody happy birthday, but he goes off on his own son.
Yeah. This is true. But yeah, I don't think David actually talks to him. He's like, you let your wife run your life. It was not pretty. It was a lot of dirty laundry being...
rhymed.
Speaking of things that are not pretty, Cynthia Erivo is in the news this week.
It was me.
She deserves it. Come
I'll
on. Yeah, see, if Martin says it's okay, it's okay.
I know, really. If anyone's going to keep us in line, it's going to be Martin.
Right, exactly. Martin's the adult in the room. So.
It's definitely not me.
I mean, definitely not.
Mm-mm.
You're a force of chaos. So Cynthia Erivo blames the insidious nature of how we view black women for the wicked backlash. This is from thatparkplace.com, written by me. Cynthia Erivo is putting herself back at the center of controversy after a sprawling new interview with Variety, in which the Wicked star blamed backlash surrounding the film and viral online jokes on what she called the insidious nature of how we view black women. So discussing memes that portrayed her as Ariana Grande's bodyguard after Erivo intervened during a chaotic premiere moment in Singapore, Erivo suggested the reaction reflected deeper society biases. I think that we haven't come to terms with the insidious nature of how we view black women. And I'm sure people will read this and think, oh, for goodness sake, it's not about that, she continued accurately. I made sure I wrote accurately there. But it is. It was my physique. It was my shape. It was the fact that I was bald. It was about what I looked like. And because of that, there was this assumption that I was bigger than my co-star. And so I had to be controlling and protecting. And that was my role. First of all, she does not have alopecia. All right? She's bald because she chooses to be bald. You know, her physique is definitely a choice. It's your choice to not eat food. I just felt like my humanity had been bastardized. And in the interview, repeatedly framed criticism and online commentary surrounding Wicked through the lens of identity perception and internet toxicity, with Erivo complaining about psychologists seated at home deciding who we were, what we were going through, what we were doing, and why. I'm pretty sure that everyone understood what you were doing and why. Right?
You act bizarre in public and people are going to speculate.
And call it bizarre.
Mm-hmm. And like, you're purposely being bizarre. You're purposely being bizarre to get that attention.
But I do remember specifically her getting in front of that fan. And most of us, if I remember correctly, one of the things we asked was, where was security on this? Why is a co-star doing it?
Yep.
Well, I actually gave her credit for that because she actually got into protection. Now, you know, she weighs 92 pounds, so she had all of the, strength of Montgomery Burns from The Simpsons when she was trying to actually, fight. It was the fact that she had light streaming from her anus. Yes, Regina Sharp.
Thank you, Regina.
Yeah.
I do think that this does show that there is one role that she could play, though, and that is the green crayon.
A color crew?
I really don't think it has anything to do with how black women are treated. I think she just doesn't like how she's treated, so now she's just like, it must be a race thing, instead of being like, maybe I'm weird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it can't be anything. It couldn't possibly be her. It couldn't possibly be her golden personality. The fact that she screamed at a fan for making an edit of the Wicked poster that just subtly covered her eyes with the brim of her hat. It couldn't possibly be that, right?
Or that she broke down in the presence of a helicopter.
She did break down in the presence
That's
of
my
a
favorite.
helicopter.
I'm telling you, it's my favorite. I was just saying that in the chat.
Did I embed that one?
Not now, helicopter.
Not the time, helicopter.
Oh, it's my favorite thing from all of the weirdness that came from that.
I noticed after Ariana stopped hanging out with her, she started to put on like healthy weight again, and I was like, that seems like a thing that should keep happening.
Yeah, well, that's because when you're no longer in the thrall of the vampire, you actually start to come out of the trance. And, you know, she's actually a person again because there's not a goblin feeding on her soul. Kevin calls her gross Ferratu.
That sounds like a Kevin
Yeah.
brainchild.
Here it is. Here it is.
Not the time, helicopter!
I forgot about the Barney thing.
My favorite is when Ariana Grande starts swatting at the helicopter.
I think as the moment's awkward, so she's just like, how do I leave this moment naturally? Oh, there's a distraction overhead. Let's utilize that.
Helicopter!
Not the
Just
time,
helicopter.
helicopter.
Not the time, helicopter!
It's also, it's like the hands. It's like it's besides the nails. Forget about the nails for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
What's up with those hands?
It's purposely done. Her hands, like, 'cause the nails make her fingers look like they're unnaturally long, like the hands of some demon.
It's not just the nails, though, is it? Maybe it is. I don't know. All I'm saying is that lady looks like she could dig a tunnel efficiently.
Yeah, her fingers are pretty long. You're right. Oh my goodness! But then, like, look at when she was in Jesus Christ Superstar, doing that performance as Jesus. So first of all, there's look at her hands there with the long nails, and then you have this where she literally just looks like a demon.
I remember that because I was like, is she auditioning for like the vampire role or like what's going on, Nosferatu?
Like, just the way it is all intentional, right? Like it's all like manicured down to the last detail. Then she also claimed that she chose not to campaign for an Oscar nomination, despite rumors that she and Ariana Grande creeped out Academy voters. So she said in this one that the humanity had been bastardized. I felt like something I did instinctively had been made to be something that it simply was not, because the way people see women who look like me, and because of the assumptions that are made. I just didn't want to be a part of that, really and truly. I didn't want to put myself through it. I didn't feel like I deserved it. She then said, it didn't help that it felt like there was already a sort of upturned nose at the second installment, although we all knew there was a second film coming and we were just doing our jobs. Again, we are above criticism because we were doing our jobs and we worked really hard on it. I'm sure.
No, I get this because I chose not to enter the NFL draft this year. So
this is true.
Same thing with me and Miss America. You know.
Comments immediately reignited criticism surrounding both the Revo and the increasingly bizarre public perception of the Wicked press tour, of course. Let's see. At the time of the Oscar nominations earlier this year, rumors circulated through Hollywood circles and online entertainment communities that Academy voters had grown exhausted with the nonstop Wicked publicity machine, and that the intensely emotional tone surrounding the cast's media appearances. As That Park Place had previously reported, speculation intensified after both Grande and Erivo became the subject of widespread mockery online over their highly performative press tour moments and emotional interview style. The quote that we had reported was, "I was also just completely turned off by their promotional performances," one voter reportedly told News Nation. "They creeped a lot of people out in their rush to feel authentic, came off as cosplaying." So, obviously she is refusing to take any kind of audience criticism whatsoever. But I just love the sour grapes of, I didn't want an Oscar anyway. I didn't feel like I did. You all made me not want an Oscar. Don't you feel bad about yourselves now?
Wasn't she nominated already, at least? Or did she win?
She didn't win, I don't believe, but she was nominated for being Harriet Tubman.
Well, no, she won for Harriet Tubman.
I don't think she won. Did she win?
Pretty sure she won.
I'm gonna have
that
to look
does seem like Oscar bait.
Did Cynthia?
I vote no. So let's see who wins this. No, who wins about winning?
Cynthia Erivo has not won an Oscar, though she's been nominated 3 times. All right, fine.
See, 3 times.
I could see it going both ways on that because the Oscars love a civil rights icon biopic,
Mhm.
but they also hate gun-toting Republicans.
What
So
else
she got
was she nominated for?
she got nominated for Best Actress for Harriet. She also got nominated for Best Original Song in Harriet. I did not realize that she wrote a song for it. She earned her third Oscar nomination in 2025 for The First Wicked. I believe her
Was
and
nominated
Ariana.
for the first
I think
Wicked,
her and
really?
Ariana were both nominated for that. Actually,
Oh, did they make it where one of them was in like lead actress and the other one was in supporting? Because when
I
you
think
put them in the
so.
same category, you basically negate each other out.
yeah, I think so. And I think what happened. Neither of them won, obviously. I think the movie was already up for Best Picture, and in this one, none of it was up for any.
Yeah, I
Like, the
remember
movie was
that.
not nominated. Neither of them were nominated. They were just snubbed. And now she's trying to say it's because she didn't want the Oscar anyway and didn't campaign for it. So
Were they even up for technicals? Like the production
No.
was.
I don't think so. I think he got.
I don't think it. Yeah, I don't think it got a.
It's such a childish thing to say. It's like, well, I didn't want to play with you anyway. Like,
right.
Yeah.
you know,
grapes.
better to say nothing than that comment. Like, I think the thing that really bothers me is that, and I say this as like a woman, is that she tries to paint herself off as having some kind of like elevated grace and poise, but she continues to, you know, react in childish ways, right? Like it's she's trying to like make a fuss so that way she can get somebody's attention, but she's not getting the right attention, and now she's just gonna flail against the machine and feel like
Yep.
we're all against her when I just want her to act like an adult.
Exactly.
Yeah, the real grace would be not saying anything.
Exactly.
Also, flail against the machine.
I was thinking that too.
Flail Against the Machine has got to be a band name.
Well, rage against the machine is.
No,
Yeah,
no,
but-
there's no rage. It's just flailing. That's
Yeah.
all she's doing. Like,
flail.
yeah.
Also,
That's
they
my
didn't
next
really
song,
rage
Flail
against
Against the Machine.
Flail Against the Machine. I love it. Oh my goodness. But yeah, guys. So the Wicked Wacko is still wicked and still a wacko. By the way, I just received word from Wizard. We are pushing our Masters of the Universe stream back to 10:30. So we're just pushing it back for 15 minutes because he's actually seeing Scary Movie 6 right now. So he saw both movies today. He saw Masters of the Universe and Scary Movie 6.
It's a lot of movies.
You know, Trish, I watched the first Scary Movie for the first time ever yesterday.
Yeah.
I had seen clips of it throughout my life, but like I had never actually seen the whole thing.
hmm
There were fun. There were some funny parts.
I mean, I
I-
remember seeing it when it came out, but that was like what?
Well, I wasn't
26
sure if it
years
was like
ago.
I wasn't sure if it was a thing for you because it is so scream coded.
I mean, I had nothing against it, but it wasn't like it was a thing. I
Yeah.
mean, like I didn't. I think I remember seeing. Is that the one where Chris Elliott has the really tiny hand, or is that
No,
another
I think
scary
that's
movie?
the second one.
He stirs the mashed potatoes with like the really tiny tiny hand in the movie.
Yeah, I think that's Scary Movie too.
That one left an imprint. That
Yeah.
particular part was very.
I saw that part also. Like I didn't see the whole movie, but yeah.
But yeah, I can't really tell you anything about them. But I'm kind of, glad that anything that seems like it's, I don't know, outside of the orbit of what Hollywood would normally do, like go for it. Scary movie,
And they're saying, are they cosplaying Robin Hood and Maid Marian in this photo? 'Cause they
Oh,
could.
I would like
I
that.
can
That would
see
almost
it.
be creative. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the hat that seals the deal, I think.
I think so too.
I don't know if that works as maid, Marion.
Yeah. Damn, now I can't unsee it. Oodalotty, golly, what a day. Oh, okay. He says that's a great gay band name. I thought he said it's a great gay bird name, and I'm like, what did I miss in the chat? That we're talking about gay birds.
Like
Wait,
Peacock?
ah! Lauren,
Just like
I like
mechanical.
your hat, Lauren.
Lauren, what are you doing?
He's got a hat.
What are you talking about?
It's a beautiful hat.
Are you wearing a Peter Pan hat,
Ooh, the lolly.
That's a Robin Hood hat.
or is it
Lauren.
Peter Pan?
I like
Peter
the way you
Pan
said
has a
that.
feather in his hat, sir. I need you to get your hat straight.
I don't think there's much straight about that hat. Sorry, I had to.
Low-hanging fruit.
Oh, Lauren. He came. Yeah, wouldn't it be great if like every time Lauren comes back on camera, he has another ridiculous hat?
They just get more and more unexpectedly.
I think it'd be funnier though if like we don't acknowledge it, like we just keep pretending that it's real and like, or like, we just keep pretending like it's normal.
You know, he could be hearing you right now. Like you're saying it like you're plotting against him.
No, I'm sure I'm sure he's hearing it. It's just
because there's no indication he
can't. This is how
hear
great
you.
comedy is made.
Doggy.
Oh no! What is that one? What are you? Are you Paul Revere?
No, it's like a Robin Hood kind of thing.
Is it another Robin Hood? How many Robin Hood hats do you have?
He has enough.
Can a man have enough?
If he comes back with another Robin Hood hat, I swear.
Come on, Lauren, do it.
Carol has a visitor, a doggo visitor.
That's what she
love
does.
dogs.
She's just kind of like, hey, I don't know if you know, but like bedtime's coming and you need to go to the bed so I can sleep on you.
Yeah.
What is her name?
Her name is Jinx.
Jinx?
What is it? Jinx.
Jinx. Oh, Jinx.
Jinx. Got it.
Yeah.
It cut out a little bit. Well, hello,
'Cause
Jinx.
We got her, so let's see, she was put up for adoption on Friday the 13th, and she was put in kennel 13, and then we adopted her on a full moon, and we're like, Jinx seems like a good name. Let's just go with that.
That's a really cool story for a name. I like that a lot.
Yeah. Well, my husband found out about her because, you know, he wasn't able to sleep, and so he was on Reddit, which I was like, that's a terrible idea. You should never do that. But there's a thing that's called German Shepherd thread, and every now and then like something shows up in there. It's kind of like save the dog before it's put down, and he saw that Jinx was on there, and they were kind of like, yeah, if she doesn't get adopted, they're gonna euthanize her. And he was like, I don't know what to do, and I was like, get in the car. Like that's what we're gonna do.
You know what to do.
So we got her. She's been a delight. What do you? Why do you miss me?
Oh, doggies.
Oh wow, my Masters of the Universe out of theater reaction is doing well.
Hey, congratulations!
I was not anticipating that. I'm sure the comments are all like, "You're retarded."
Are they all from Tom?
Well, no, I didn't say like. I was very mixed on the film.
I haven't actually seen Tom's reaction, but I was scrolling through X and it was muted as I'm scrolling through. It looked like he was fiery.
It's a lot of F-bombs. It's a lot of screaming. It's a lot of like screaming. So
Jonas isn't going to watch it.
Yeah, Jonas probably will not approve. But yeah, he really didn't like it. But see, like, I don't know, but he also really loved Superman. And my issues with this movie were the same issues I had with Superman. Like, undercuts everything with a cringy Marvel joke. You know, like, doesn't really understand its source material. Like, all of that is, like, the critiques I had of Superman.
Maybe Tom feels more connection to He-Man than Superman.
It's possible. I know he was a big He-Man fan. So, and for me, like, I had all the toys and stuff like that, but I never really, like, I watched the cartoon and reruns, but, like, not religiously. I did have that really cool He-Man sword, though, where when you swung it, it made a clang noise.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I liked that a lot. But, yeah, I mean, so one thing I will say about this movie, Jared Leto is amazing in this movie.
Good.
And you guys know me. I am not one to, I am typically not one to love Jared Leto, but he's really good in this. Like, he is Skeletor. It's amazing.
Even
Carol,
with the campy voice?
Yeah, he did a very Shakespearean voice.
What was the question?
Why can't I download your 8-second song?
Oh, I have to send it to you.
Oh, okay. Because
I
I
can
wanted
do.
to, like...
I have to actually make it, 8 seconds as well.
No. I think it's fine. I think it's even funnier that it's 10 seconds and it's an 8-second song.
Okay, I'll send it to you.
This is my Carol song. It is 8 seconds long.
It's growing on me.
That's an earworm. That is an earworm. Next week, once you send it to me, that will be the. Oh my gosh! Look what Fox is like. Is Trish going to come back with a silly hat? That would be really funny if everybody comes back with a silly hat. I don't have silly hats. I have no time for such frivolity. I had somebody leave a comment on one of the videos I did with Wizard where they were like, I really want to love this channel, but I just don't like that guy's hat. And I'm like, what?
Huh.
I don't know. I liked my hat. Oh my goodness. What is that?
It's on my head. It counts as a hat.
It's not a hat. It's a mask.
No, it's a hat. It's on my head.
That is
There
a
we go.
mask.
Mm-hmm. It's now a hat. This
Lauren
is
is in the chat.
2026.
Lauren is in the chat, but he's not on the show. I don't understand what's going on. But that was not a hat. That didn't count as a hat. I will not see even everyone. That's a mask. I've seen that mask in Fortnite.
Okay, it's not. Okay, first off, it's not a Fortnite mask. I need you all to fact check yourselves.
Mm-hmm. What is it from?
It's from Naruto.
Oh no. Oh no. Guys, Lauren's wearing a plant lady hat.
Lauren looks wonderful. What are you talking about?
You know what? It's like Farmer Lauren. I kind of like that. It feels right.
Lauren,
This
why
is
is
William-
everybody mean to you?
This is William Thompson's grandma's hat.
What?
Bringing it back.
Had to bring it back.
Jonas is back. You had to bring it back. Okay, what else can we talk about here tonight? Because I kind of feel like I don't want to talk about like pop culture stuff because I'm talking about it all day. And that's why I like when we just talk about ridiculous things, like Lauren's hats.
Well, if you don't want to talk about pop culture, we could talk about like the Ottomans or something.
Why are we not talking about pop culture? What did I miss?
No, I was just saying, like, I don't like I had like the Supergirl thing, but I don't really feel like talking about Supergirl.
Want to talk about music? I could do that.
What do you got, Trish?
I don't know. Well, Rolling Stones. We can start there. I always got something.
What
I
about
always wear a
them? Like,
topic.
well, like-
I brought pumpkin pie. I don't think that's a band.
I'm kind of hungry. What else is
love
new?
Trish just heard a good cover of Wonderwall.
Oh.
It's really funny because I have a friend who's a big Oasis fan, and I saw a comment like in the comments, and I went to tell him the comment, and then I realized he was the one that left it. So I messaged him. I was like, I almost sent you this, and I realized you were the one that left the comment.
Wonderwall used to be my post gym song, like because I like to listen to music that like brings me back down and mellows me out after like
Like a
going
cool
to the gym.
down?
Yeah,
Nice.
and Wonderwall, that was Wonderwall for a long time.
Very nice.
I'm a don't look back in anger girl. I'm not a huge like I don't know a ton about Oasis. So I'm the first to admit that's probably a basic B answer, but that's my song. Like I love that one.
Well, my new favorite song is this one.
This is my carol song. It is 8 seconds long.
Asterisk.
I absolutely listened to Party in the USA the other day. And that's why I'm like, let's get Miley Cyrus to do that. I could
like
hear it.
like just the song or just like the whole album.
Just the well, if Caro were to make an album, I would say the album, but right now, Caro's song. Like we should reach
No,
out.
but I mean like where you
My
listen
next
to Party
one's going to be 12 seconds long.
It is
Like
12
getting epic length
seconds long, or will it still say it's 8 seconds long?
Yeah. It's the remix, and
Yeah.
remixes are usually longer.
The
Yeah.
techno remix.
Remix.
This
Gonna get
this
Mr.
is-
Worldwide in there. It's gonna be great.
The CIA. Thank you, Regina.
You know, I had to. I used to do for one of my clients. I used to review master classes. So I have to take the master class, and then I would like write about it. One of them was Dead Mouse, the EDM musician, and the only takeaway I had from that was, wow, I really don't like this guy. Like he was actually pretty upfront about the fact that he was just doing this for a paycheck and didn't actually think that anyone taking the class would be able to actually make EDM music from it.
Wow.
I still haven't taken that Alan Moore class that I bought, Caro.
Not yet.
No, I haven't done it yet.
His writing's very interesting.
It is very interesting.
Mhm.
What's the subject of his class?
Writing.
Well, but it could just be him being a curmudgeon, and that might do very well.
I mean, there's probably a lot of him being a curmudgeon in it. So, Actually, I think there's like a video. Alan Moore, because it's not a masterclass. It's like the BBC version of the masterclass. BBC Maestro. That's it. It's called The Craft of Storytelling. I want here. Let's look at the course preview, because you've never seen Alan Moore. He looks interesting. Looks like an interesting fellow. Here we go.
If you wish to develop as a writer, always listen to your characters. Treat them as if they are your friends, albeit friends that regrettably you sometimes have to kill.
Okay, Carol, I like that line.
I was about to say, like, I don't,
was Joss
because I
Whedon.
know there's some writers who are kind of like, oh my goodness, I'm just waiting for my characters to talk to me. I was like, listen, psychopath, I need you to calm down. Like, it's okay.
I mean, do you not buy into the whole your characters are real people in your head?
I believe that characters can be like an extension of something that you understand, but my frustration starts to rise when somebody's like, "Oh, I just couldn't write today. My characters weren't speaking to me." I was like, "Shut up! Just shut up and get in front of the keyboard and start writing."
Like,
yeah,
like I because I do believe that the characters do become fleshed out, three-dimensional characters in your head, and if you know them well enough, they will let you know when something. But I don't say that as like, hey, they're not speaking to me, so I can't write. I do it as like, if I'm trying to make them do something that's against their character, I feel like that's when I know.
Yeah, I mean,
right.
no, that train of thought is fine, but usually when I hear people talk about it that way, they're kind of like, "Oh, I just need to get in touch with my character." I'm like, just stop.
Just write. Just sit down and write.
Yeah, like,
You're just trying to avoid work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
look,
yeah.
The majority of writers that I have met in my life will do anything in this world but write. Like, it is literally the last thing they will ever do is write. Am I correct in that, Carol? Like, have you noticed that
Yeah,
too?
no, because like I used to hang out in AuthorTube a lot more, and I stopped hanging out with them because like
Because
they're crazy. They're crazy. But at one point, because I type really fast, like, you know, probably like I think my words per minute's like 90, right? And because I have an outline, usually when I sit down to write, my word count gets pretty high. And so I remember I was on a stream with somebody and we were doing like 20-minute sprints. Oh no, it was 15 minutes. And they were like, "Well, how many words did you do, Kara?" I was like, "Oh, I got like, 1,015. They're like, "You did not write that many words." I was like, "I did write that many words. Do you want me to send you a screenshot?" Mm-hmm. And they're kind of like, "Well, I don't believe you." And I was like, I don't really care if you believe me.
Yeah. Your belief is not necessary for this.
Yeah, and then one person was like, "Well, I'm not going to bother writing if Caro can write like that." And I was like, "What kind of comment is that?"
That's like, ridiculous.
I was like, because I'm an overperformer, you're just like, I'm just not going to bother. It's like saying like, well, because that person's going over the speed limit, I'm just not going to drive.
Well, it's because they're looking for any reason to not write.
Yeah, it makes no sense. It's absolutely ridiculous. And so like sometimes like little people from AuthorTube are like, "Do you want to come and hang out with us?" And I'm like, maybe I do. And then I look at who else they're hanging out with. I was like, no, that's a big no.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be over here.
The algorithm was feeding me a bunch of author stuff, and I stopped watching because all these like 23-year-olds were offering
writing advice.
Well, not just writing advice, but like camps and courses and things like that. And like, what, from your wealth of experience?
Yeah, like I was talking to one lady that was going to offer a class, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm going to do a class." And I was like, "Do you have any books?" And they were like, "I'm working on one right now." I was like, "But do you have a book?"
Do you have any?
Yeah, because if you don't have a book and you're offering a class, and all you've got is like, like diet soda. That's really it. Nobody really likes that. They'll drink it because they like you, but then that's it. And they go out there thinking that people will go to their classes, and they're like, "Nobody's coming to my classes. Like, I don't know what to do." And I was like, have you tried finishing the book?
Yeah. Have you tried like putting something out there that people could look at and be like, "Hey, that's a reason to go like listen to this person because they've actually done the thing."
Yeah. And then of course, yeah, no, it's just, I could be on a soapbox for a very long time talking about authors and AuthorTube and author communities.
Before NaNoWriMo was literally my job every single month, because for those that don't know, I worked as a ghostwriter for a couple of years, and I wrote an 80,000 word novel every month, every 30 days. I remember I was dating a girl at the time who fancied herself an author. Who, Kara, is this a thing for you too? Like the word, are you protective over the word author?
No. I'm
See,
actually of the school of thought when people get like really attached to certain words, they have reactions to words. I'm like, you have to not because, and I say that about insults too. Like somebody, like people who are like, you can't call me retarded. And I was like, don't ever go to Boston. Like never,
Yeah.
because you're just going to have an aneurysm like 5 minutes there.
Yep, I agree. For me, like I refused to call myself an author until my first book was out. So like I was dating a girl who called herself an author. I said, "No, you're a writer. You're not an author. You have once you publish something, I'll let you call yourself that. But you know, right now you haven't earned the title yet." I remember she wanted to do a NaNoWriMo, and she said, "We're gonna go to a NaNoWriMo event," and I'm like, "That sounds like a dark hell." And so we go to the event, and it's a bunch of people at a Starbucks, like sitting around. With their laptops, and I'm like, okay, cool. And so like I get started.
Yeah, you can get behind that. It's kind of like, yo, it's like being social but antisocial all at the same time. Like I can't wait.
It's like we'll all feed on the collective creative energies of the room or whatever if you want to be weird about it. So I'm sitting there starting to write, and then I'm realizing nobody else is writing. They're talking about writing for hours. And I was like, he literally got to the point where I went, isn't anyone gonna write? And no one wrote anything. Guys, if you want to hear Caro and I talk more about writing, come to Southeast Game Exchange this summer because Caro and I will be teaching a class on writing there
awesome.
because we both have books out and can actually, speak on the subject.
Yeah,
So.
I think we're talking about characters in gaming.
We are going to talk about characters in gaming, but it's probably going to be a broader conversation just about writing in general.
Okay.
Where is Southeast Gaming?
Is in Greenville, South Carolina.
Okay.
And Wizard and I will also be doing a live culture crossfire from that event.
Yay.
So it's gonna be,
I was invited, so I'm gonna stand there and look pretty and be like, look at them streaming. It's so good. Like look at them.
They're my friends.
Oh wow, my friends are streaming. Good job, friends. Do you need a snack?
All right, let's see what else Alan Moore had to say.
Anybody can write. This is not some divine calling that only settles upon a few special individuals.
Hold on.
Can write. This is not some divine calling that only settles upon a few special individuals. Books and writing are capable of changing the entire world, of modifying human consciousness. My intent is to simply make you a good writer, a better writer, which means basically devastating a male opponent with the aid of a pineapple.
What? What?
What? You're hooked, right? You're kind of interested.
Now if I hadn't already bought this course, I would have bought more. I would have bought it more. Devastating a male opponent with the hooked end of a pineapple?
Yeah.
All right. Mike Glass says, is Alan Moore ever happy? No.
No. But I think that's how he writes.
Yeah. It's what works for him. Jeff Johns tells a story about going to Alan Moore's house for something, and he answered the door stark naked.
That seems right.
Yeah, right? Seems about right. Oh, Lord. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Let's see. Hold on, anyone in the chat saying anything? Oh my God, Liquid Fox gifted 1 M4 Empire membership. Thank you very much, Liquid Fox. We appreciate it. Congrats to whoever just got that membership. I need to do another member stream coming up soon because I haven't done one in a few weeks, so that is coming up soon. He says "what her" instead of "water." Well, yeah, it's called being British. Erica says, I'm bouncing between 2 streams and I pop in to hear about people answering doors naked. Regina Sharp, sure. Alan Moore is very good, but he once tried to prove pornography could be art, and that showed such a fundamental misunderstanding that I wanted to smack him for years.
Oh, is this the Lost Girls book?
Something like that, yeah. Something like that. Trish, Rolling Stones, what do you got?
I think you guys went off on what you were going off on, so I mentally went elsewhere. I got nothing.
They gather no moss.
There is that.
That is true because they roll.
Yeah,
Some might even say they rock.
I would say that.
Do you
personally.
remember there's a Simpsons where the Ramones like sing Happy Birthday to Mr. Burns and it's like horrible and they like call him an old bastard and he goes to Smithers, have the Rolling Stones killed. And he goes, sir, that's the do as I say.
Love them too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trish and I once had a discussion about you know, how punk is actually a pretty narrow field. There's a lot of stuff that gets called punk.
Green Day,
for instance. But like the Ramones are one of the last like really pure punk bands, because like the Sex Pistols and the who's the
Clash.
Rock the Casbah, the Clash, have this political agenda that they're trying to push.
Oh,
but the
really?
Ramones were just like, nope, we're just here to do music. We're not gonna do this stuff with you guys.
They were like, yo, songs on the radio are like 8 minutes now. What happened to the 2-minute song? We're going to make them. And that's exactly what they did, which I was like, I kind of appreciate that. They're like, enough with the epics. Let's just make a 2-minute song.
Right. Songs were getting to be 8 minutes long. That's insane.
And there are songs that are that long that I like, but
Well, Queen made their song like 11 minutes long?
Caro has now revolutionized the industry by making an 8-second song.
It's true.
Green Day has their own brand of coffee? For
Ew.
real? It's
Wait,
so
and,
punky,
and it
guys.
goes a little something like this.
This is my Carol song. It is 8 seconds long.
Yes, I now. Oop, it was auto playing. Yes, I now have it.
This is my
Stop!
You really like it. I appreciate it.
It's just playing itself.
Can't stop them jams. Can't stop them.
Okay.
My oldest has joined.
I'm literally not
a
doing
virus
this.
from Caro.
I thought that you had said that Green Bay had their own coffee, and I was going to say, yes, it's cheddar flavored.
Ew. That would be gross.
I think I would drink that before I drink Green Day coffee.
Green Day coffee brand coffee.
I need an explainer on what's going on with that, because I have.
No, you don't. You don't need to know. Don't worry
It's
about
that dumb.
Yeah, it's that dumb.
What, my song?
No,
No,
not your
no.
song.
The somebody's
The quarter,
YouTuber squabbles.
essentially.
Oh, no, that stuff, give it like tomorrow and everybody will forget about it.
Yeah, not this one. But maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of channels that are just, exclusively talking about that. But Liquid Fox gifted another M4 Empire membership. Thank you very much, Liquid Fox. That's a bunch for you, man.
Thank you, Liquid Fox.
And Hal Jordan 777 for $5 says, my beard is bigger than Lauren's and I don't have difficulty eating ice cream cones, but it's not an ability you can learn from the Jedi. Not from a Jedi. That's true, because like the Jedi, I think all have beards and they would all probably have a hard time eating ice cream.
Yeah, even the females.
See,
Yeah.
the issue is, the problem is that he says that you couldn't learn it from the Jedi.
Mhm.
That means he would be on the dark side. Therefore, he's eating a chocolate ice cream cone. I was eating vanilla. I'm on the light side. We don't have that ability.
Wait. Are you saying that people on the dark side can't have vanilla ice cream?
That's right. I don't make the rules.
I can't go there now.
Yeah, no, vanilla is my flavor. Like, what is your ice cream flavor?
Mine
Everybody.
personally,
Yeah.
French vanilla.
Yeah, same here. I love a good vanilla. My
Mint
wife thinks it's
chocolate
the most
chip.
mint chocolate chip.
Yeah, I'll do mint chip.
Oh, see, I can't do mint. I can't do the mint flavored things.
It's the best.
So
I guess
I
mine's
make one
technically
that's
Moose Tracks then.
Moose Tracks is good.
Yeah.
I make
What?
one that is a peanut butter ice cream with a ribbon of fudge and then Buckeyes in it.
That's interesting.
That's one with strawberry.
Carol, what is your favorite ice cream?
Moose Tracks.
What is
Good
Moose
choice.
Tracks?
It's vanilla with peanut butter and chocolate chips.
Huh.
It's absolutely delicious.
I think I've had that before, and it actually was really good. I just don't think it was called that. We used to get Turkey Hill ice cream, and it was like chocolate marshmallow. and I liked that. But good vanilla ice cream, man, that's where it's at.
Doesn't
Yeah,
Rocky Road
chocolate on
have
it.
chocolate and marshmallow in it?
I think it does, yeah. It's got definitely has marshmallow in it. It's chocolate ice cream with marshmallow in it for sure.
And
nuts.
what are the nuts in Rocky Road? Is that pecan or is that almond?
Cashews.
Cashews. Okay, I do like cashews.
I'm getting hungry now.
Yeah, I know. Michael Steele for 5. I used to work nights and would hear the full length in Agata Davida whenever the night shift radio guy needed a break or went out for pizza.
Yep.
Oof. In Agata Davida. Hey, Photon Empress out there in the chat saying hello to the Empire.
Hi.
Hey.
Good to see Photon Empress. She started a war on Culture Crossfire.
I saw that
last week. Did you see that?
Yeah.
This war of membership
I was
gifting.
rolling.
Oh.
When she was like, I will not lose.
She was adamant, man. She Wizard and I ended up having this massive stream because Photon Empress took on the entirety of the Real Life Fake Wizard channel by herself. It was because nobody else was really helping on our side. It was just Photon Empress gifting 50 memberships at a time.
I appreciate the evil laugh.
Yeah. The evil space lady returns. But yeah.
It sounds like a good tagline for a movie. The evil space lady returns.
Yes. So yeah, ice cream. I'm not really a big dessert guy.
Why is that? Just you prefer just savory dishes?
Yeah, I prefer to just eat more dinner than to have dessert.
I just like to eat.
You don't care if it's savory or sweet?
No, if I'm hungry, I'm gonna go eat something.
If you want to hear something really sorry. It's about food, but go ahead.
Go for it.
Hear.
Go say food.
I was gonna say, do you guys want to hear something really exciting?
Yes.
Yeah.
Always.
I have been finding all dressed chips regularly in the supermarket. Pringles.
They're back.
And I think Lay's. And they were just in one of my nearby
Ruffles
markets.
Ruffles has
a good one.
Ruffles, well, it had. I don't think they have it anymore.
Ruffles has it in Canada.
Well, in Canada, yeah, but
Yeah.
this was it was here in America, where we have freedom, but we didn't have all dressed chips.
I nearly cried.
What are all dressed chips?
It's everything on it, which sounds like it'd be gnarly.
Like an everything bagel kind of thing?
Kind of, and it sounds like it'd be gnarly, but it's not.
Hold on, let me get an official definition for you. All dressed chips are massively popular, uniquely Canadian potato chip flavor. They combine the 4 distinct flavors of ketchup, barbecue, sour cream and onion, and salt and vinegar into a single bite.
And it's so good. It's so good. Yeah. It doesn't sound like it should work, but it really does work. And it's just because I have a friend in Canada and she sent me some once upon a time because she kept talking about them. Mm-hmm. And she's like, you have to try them because I couldn't get any. And I fell in love with these chips. And then, maybe last week, I saw Pringles all dressed chips, but it was in a food outlet-y place. So I was like, oh no, is this just overstock? So I bought a bunch of cans of it. But then I went to just a regular market and they had them in the chip aisle. And I was like, it's
the summer of Trish.
Oh, everything's coming up Millhouse. It was so exciting.
That is a very exciting moment to see all.
Yeah, hopefully it spreads and stays. It's there's no reason for us to not have that chip here.
Does anyone remember back in the 90s when Ruffles had a ranch flavor chip?
Yes.
It is my favorite
Sounds
chip.
Familiar.
It is my favorite chip of all time. And has been discontinued for over 20 years at this point. And I still think about it.
And you still pine for it,
I pine for
love.
it constantly. All the time.
Always the good stuff.
I think about I had ranch chips before I had Cool Ranch Doritos.
That sounds like me and a flavor of Gushers that I don't think is around anymore.
Which flavor?
What is it?
I don't remember. It was some kind of berry thing, but I know they don't make it anymore because that's why I stopped eating Gushers.
I had just gotten Gushers a little while ago at Costco. They were on sale, and so I was like, "Can we get Gushers?" And Gushers and Fruit by the Foot.
Mom, can we get Gushers?
Yeah. Well, my wife kind of controls the wallet, so because she knows that if I was left up to my own devices, I would buy everything at Costco.
That's just savings.
Yeah. Well, you buy in bulk.
Yeah, you buy 3 pounds of American cheese at a time.
Mm-hmm.
That's as you do.
That's like me and gummy bears. We love gummy bears in this house.
I have a giant bag of gummy bears that I bought for the road trip and ate very little of them. So like, it's just lots of gummy bears right now.
I think, what was it? Somebody at a party asked me to bring gummy bears, and then what they did was they ended up like soaking them overnight in like vodka. I was like, I wasn't ready for that.
No, I wouldn't be either. Have you ever had lemon heads?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I've never had these before. I never even heard of them.
Oh, they're delicious. Have you had warheads?
So
What kind of a childhood did you have?
one
Deprived,
that was
obviously.
not lemon.
Yeah.
That's like a classic. I feel kind of sad for you.
Yeah.
Does
like,
anybody remember the band, the Lemonheads?
Evan Dando, I remember.
Well, so Culture was supposed to send Nate, Mr. H Reviews, a bag of lemon heads because they don't have them in the UK. And every time Culture went to like got him a bag, he would end up eating them and not sending them. It was a really funny, mate, where are my lemon heads? Well, haven't you sent my lemon heads yet, mate? Oh, sorry, I ate them. I was very entertained by that. Now then I was supposed to send the lemon heads, and I was just like, I don't even know where to buy lemon heads. Like, I've never heard of
7-Eleven.
Photon Empress checking in for $20. This super chat is because I appreciate Lauren's hat.
Yeah, fine taste. Fine taste
Nice.
in hats.
Nice to know that somebody does.
I
like
like the
your
hat.
hat.
We all said it's Farmer
Yeah.
Lauren. It was cool.
You mocked me, Marvin. I took
didn't
it
mock you.
personally.
I didn't mock you.
As well, you should. Don't mock Lauren and his
I,
hats.
I'm
He
glad Culture
texts
took
me.
your Arnold Palmer.
I love Arnold Palmer's.
Okay, so how would you feel if you bought a big Arnold Palmer and put it in the fridge with plans for it? Like, at,
He was
at a
going
certain
to
point
take
in
it on a
time,
nice date.
at the end of the
Candlelit
day,
dinner
I'm going to unwind and watch some TV and drink this Arnold Palmer.
in
and
something
then
silky and transparent.
you put it in the fridge and you say to yourself, I'll see you soon, Arnold Palmer. And then you see it sooner than you thought because you look up and Culture Casino is drinking it.
I mean,
So
was
your
this
drink
particularly...
cheated on you. That's what I heard.
It shouldn't have to be labeled, Trish.
No, I didn't say it was late.
Oh, I thought that's what you were about to ask. Is it-
No.
You know what I think is funny about this, though, is that you think it's funny that he ate Nate's lemon heads, but you go totally unglued when he drinks your Arnold Palmer.
I mean, is it difficult for you to
Right.
get an Arnold Palmer?
Well, you
I
gotta
mean,
go
I wasn't
back out
at
and
the,
get it.
I wasn't at the store.
I mean, was there a reason he thought he couldn't drink it?
You had 2 Arnold Palmers, did you not?
Yeah, I drank one.
Was
The
it
other was
soul
the other was
one?
not for Culture.
So my understanding here is there was a communal fridge where it was understood that people would put their own stuff into it.
Yes.
Was that understood or was it implied?
I don't know. I'm asking.
I personally think it was understood.
I mean, I would probably have called out, can I have this? Is this anybody's? But I'm not, at the same time, I don't think that he is like Satan for
Yeah,
drinking
but
it.
you know, like, hey, is anybody gonna get this? No,
So one time when
Okay.
I was like in my late teens or early 20s, I remember like I was at a friend's house for a wrestling pay-per-view and we got Pizza Hut and I got like a whole pizza and I took it home and like I put it in the fridge and I was like really excited for like pizza in the morning. And I woke up to find that my grandfather had eaten it. And like I hit the roof. I was just like, in what universe do you open a refrigerator, see something that's clearly not yours, and just eat it?
I guess I'm numb to this because my husband and I like accidentally eat each other's food like all the time.
That's different.
The
My wife
spouse
my-
thing
my-
is different.
When,
Oh,
when-
okay.
when it's your spouse, like any food that you have is fair game at that point.
Okay.
Yeah, like my wife knows that like when I have fries or something like that, they essentially belong to her.
I could go for fries.
Wives also feel that about desserts. That
Yes.
I'm not gonna have anything.
Crinkle cut, shoestring, steak fry, or curly fry.
Steak.
Curly
Unless
fries.
I'm making my own.
Curly
Curly-
fries.
yeah, curly
If I
or
can
s-
get curly fries, that's where I go.
But no, so if no curly fry, I'm probably going crinkle cut.
As opposed to what? Steak fry, crinkle cut, or what? Shoestring? Probably
Yeah.
crinkle then. I'll probably get crinkle then.
Though I do like a good steak fry.
Closer you're going to get to a baked potato when you fry them.
Or a tater tot.
Whoever decided, like, hey, like, what if we put like truffles on fries? That person's my hero, because that has become an option at more and more restaurants, and I'm just like, man, we as a society, I thought we had perfected French fries. Like, I thought they couldn't get any better, and then someone thought to put truffles on them.
I mean, it's delightful starch. Like we're always kind of like, what else could we do to make starch like, even more like, hip thickening? Like what can we do?
Back
Like
in
we got
Jersey,
poutine, we got gravy, we got truffles, we got like chili. We sometimes will mix it with other things. Like what could we do?
I didn't like poutine. It wasn't
It
crazy
depends on
about
where
it.
you get it from.
I got it from a place that was supposed to be like one of the things that they're known for that is really good. I mean, granted, this wasn't in Canada, so I suppose that's the little asterisk on it. But I just wasn't. It was one of those things where it was well made. I just don't think it was for me because my friend loved it. So
Some
we just
some
shared a
people
big
love
old plate. Yeah.
there's
Somebody-
a place. There's a place at Disney Springs that is a poutine place, and I love it. It's called. I think it's called World of Poutine. What were we saying, Carol?
Oh, I mean, like it's starch, cheese, and gravy. So it's like we usually put that like on a baked potato anyway.
That is true.
The one at Disney Springs, don't they have like you can get like an Italian topping kind of thing?
Yeah,
and,
so there's like regular poutine, which is
Mhm.
what I traffic in because I don't go for any of the nonsense that they call
You
poutine.
traffic it.
Yeah, but then
You
but then
criminal, you starchy criminal.
then they'll be like you'll be able to get like Italian or Greek or whatever it is they have in the moment. So
some Greek is like feta cheese and tzatziki.
I guess so. Michael Steele for $5 Canadian says there are restaurants that have "my girlfriend isn't hungry" as a menu item. They double your fries and add 3 onion rings. That's amazing.
I saw one where the kids menu is labeled things like "I'm not hungry, I don't want anything," and that's gross.
Okay. Oh, it's amazing. I love
I
it.
want fries.
I
want
just
fries,
want to
too.
eat. I'm
I
like
want
torn because it's like
McDonald's
I'm
fries.
tired and want to go to sleep, but I'm also like, but I'm hungry. I can't do
Yeah.
both at the same time.
I'm absolutely going and getting food when we're done here, as
Yeah.
is the case every time we do
Yeah,
this
because we always start talking about food.
Did you
Food
see
is
the chicken I
delicious.
made tonight?
What is that?
Yes, I saw
Did you
that.
see Did you see the chicken I made tonight?
No, did you put it on Twitter?
I did. I put up not only the process as I was making it, but the final product and the recipe.
Hold on, guys. This is
I'm
like
gonna be
watching.
honest. I don't open my feed on there.
I need
I
to see
just
this because
notifications. It's like defaulted to notifications because I can't.
okay, hold on.
But I will go right to your page, sir.
I'm
Liquid
putting it up
Buff,
on the screen right now.
it's
so I
up
don't have
there.
to. Hold on.
I did put the recipe up there, so you
Yeah, you did.
You should see it.
Before we get to that, Regina Sharp for 10 says, when I was in the Navy, anything in the fridge was fair game unless it had your name on it. The fridge is communal. Anything in there otherwise becomes an offering. Yep, this was not the Navy. This was not the Navy.
It's gonna be okay, Marv. It's
not
gonna
the
be
first time
okay.
I've had to say that about this trip, but it was not the Navy.
I learned that it was.
Navy.
I learned that it was a Dollar Tree 99-cent Arizona iced tea, Arnold Palmer. How difficult could that have been for you to get another
No,
one?
it was not 99 cents. It was $2.99. Thank you very much.
Nothing's 99 cents
It
anymore.
was big. It was a big one.
I can
Oh,
still get
we're following
Arizona for
Lauren.
99
I'm
cents.
a bad friend.
No, Arizona, I think, has moved beyond that.
Oh man, now I'm really hungry. Thanks, Lauren.
So,
Definitely
Lauren,
had it because we used to love it as like in the 90s, and I was like,
Lauren, what are you dipping this in here? What is your
This is-
wash here?
There's actually multiple marinades that this thing goes through. If you scroll up, the recipe's there, so you can see exactly what it is.
Okay, hold on. So, first marinade: 3 pounds chicken tenderloins or breast cut into strips. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. 3 teaspoons of salt. Half a cup of white distilled vinegar and water to fill the bowl. Second marinade: 2 tablespoons chili sauce, sriracha. 2 tablespoons light soy sauce. A tablespoon of hot sauce. White distilled vinegar, pickle juice, black pepper, white pepper, mustard powder, red chili flakes, garlic powder, onion powder, Chicken seasoning, think powdered bouillon, salt, and red chili powder. The third marinade, 3 marinades. Wow. This is like watching Yoda use the Force.
This is a man who knows his chicken.
Yeah. In a large bowl, whisk 2 large eggs and a generous helping of buttermilk together. Ooh, you got me with buttermilk. Leave room in the bowl for the remainder of the second marinade and for the chicken strips to be submerged. When done mixing the flour mix, divide in half. Store the second half in a gallon Ziploc bag. Half of this mix is enough to make 1 helping of chicken strips, 5 to 6 strips. 3 cups plain flour, cornstarch, black pepper, smoked paprika, sweet paprika, mustard powder, white pepper, celery salt, garlic powder, ginger powder, onion powder, salt, dried thyme, dried oregano, dried basil, sage, marjoram, cayenne pepper, red chili pepper, and chicken seasoning. Marinate tenderloins or strips in a large bowl. Submerge in the first marinade fully, resting in the refrigerator for half an hour. Lauren, this is a process.
I think it's a labor of love.
It's a pain in the butt, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
This will make you the crispiest strips that you've ever had, and they've got a little bit of a kick, but not enough that it should put you off of them.
So you fry them in corn oil here.
I do. Don't tell culture.
So do you have a fryer?
Yeah.
Oh, could you air fry this?
I suppose you could. I've never tried it.
Probably wouldn't work that well. And this is the finished product. Lauren, that looks tremendous.
I'm hungry.
It is tremendous.
It was, I think, is the better word.
No, I made a big batch today. There's plenty left over.
Okay.
That's amazing. That's like lunch for several
So what I heard
days.
is I'm coming over. That's what I heard. I'll be right there.
There were 14
with
strips.
With chicken, olive oil might not be bad to deep fry in.
The reason I used to do it in olive oil, but it ends up being heavy and greasy. It's also really expensive. So
Yeah.
I find that the corn oil is lighter. It's better for the breading because it doesn't come out soggy. And I mean, you'd go broke trying to make this with olive oil.
Wait, Liquid
I have-
Liquid Fox have a super chat that?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, Liquid Fox for $2 Canadian says, "Give me the word and I'll mail you some Ruffles all dressed." Might have to get a PO
Ruffles
box.
were my first all dressed chip experience. They
You
were
know what?
Ruffles.
I don't have a PO box, but I might get one just for potato chip deliveries.
I thought he was gonna be like, just so people can send me gifts.
No,
I mean, I
like
would also
specifically.
I would
specifically for
accept
chips.
gifts. I'm very bribable.
Oh yeah, I'm a total whore. But Lauren, I'm impressed with the chip. We took Lauren to Zaxby's because he had never been to Zaxby's before because they don't have them out there. And Lauren, you loved Zaxby's.
Yeah. Now, to be fair, it wasn't so much the chicken. The chicken's fairly generic. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just regular old chicken. It was the sauces I was impressed with, and I really liked a couple of the sauces that they had there, so they got my thumbs up.
Yeah, I agree. All right. Anybody have anything else they want to add tonight? Because I'm gonna need a food break before Wizard and I go live about Masters of the Universe.
No.
All right. Carol Brown, you got some books that are currently up for sale over on Ripasend, so tell folks about that and where they can find them.
Oh, yes, I do, in fact, have a charity book that is on ripasend.com. It is called Tales of Twisted Raven, and it is a book where all the net profits go towards a charity that's called Comic Books for Kids. And what they do is get comic books into the hands of children who are in hospitals and cancer centers receiving treatments there. If you are interested, you can go as low as $7, which is the same price that you would do for a latte. And if you just happen to have, I don't know, $5,000 laying around, there's an option for that too. You know, we've got the spectrum of abilities here, but you know, anything that you do is great. And if you share it with folks, that would mean a lot to me too, and the children. So
yeah, guys, please. It's a really good cause. Ripasend.com, Tale of Twisted Ravens. Please go buy it. And remember, the person that wrote that also wrote this. Hold on.
This is my carol song. It is 8 seconds long.
So if you like the song, you'll like the story too. I'm just saying.
Exactly. It's the same mind. The same mind that birthed one birthed the other.
Yes.
So, Martin Stone, what do you guys got going over on The Lost Guys?
Well, if you like discussions about things like all dressed chips that you can't get, then you're going to love The Lost Guys. Because we will spend an hour 45 minutes sometimes, talking about things like soda flavors that have disappeared from the market.
Or the Reggie candy bar.
Or the Reggie candy bar. The candy bar that tells you how great it is when you open it.
Ugh.
You can find that over on That Park Place, the channel, as a member exclusive for a couple months before it appears on T3PO.
Okay, excellent. Everyone go check that out. Lauren Connor, what do you got going on the Lauren and Apollo show tomorrow night?
Well, supposedly Kevin's going to be joining us again, and we're going to be jumping back into our Cinema of the 80s series. Now, I don't recall which year we're actually on,
85.
but I was going to send a message out in the morning to remind you all to get me your lists.
You're my birth. I'll be there.
85.
That's what we're going to jump straight back into. So,
I don't know if you heard me. It's 85, Lauren.
Good.
Just FYI, guys, I'm calling Back to the Future right now. It's my favorite movie. So,
okay,
it's mine.
I think I've heard of that one.
Can't take it. Trish, what do you got going on?
Martin talked about us and our fantastic conversations about stuff like the Reggie Bar. And it's your turn for Crime and Punishment, but
It is. I am trying to figure out what I want to do.
since I ruined the other one,
Yeah, since you ruined the one that I was going to do.
I forgot the name that you told me a year and a half ago. But yeah, those two things, that's a member exclusive for all of the members that Photon Empress created during that one stream.
Yes. Will Lauren have 80s hair for that show, she asks. And my
Yes.
hair has remained fairly consistent since the 80s.
No, we need you to just Aquanet it out. We need big. I need you to crimp it. Get the bangs. Oh, that's what I need from you, Lauren. He's just staring at me.
Yeah, he is. You're getting the
Think
you're
about it,
getting the-
guys.
You're getting the 1,000-yard stare right now.
It's okay.
Okay, for me, guys, like I said, in about 15 or so minutes, Wizard and I are going to start our stream about Masters of the Universe. We'll be starting with non-spoilers, and then we'll be diving into spoilers. And we'll be talking about this movie and giving a full review on it. So make sure you check that out. Tomorrow at noon, Jonas and I will be back for M-Jam, Extra Magic with Jonas and Marv over on That Park Place. And tomorrow night, you can catch me on Lauren and Apollo. We'll be talking about 1985 because we're still preoccupied with 1985.
Good callback.
Yeah, thank you. So we'll see you guys over there on Culture Crossfire on both my channel and the Real Life Fake Wizard channel, or not the Real Life Fake Wizard, but Fake Wizards Live. Hal Jordan 777 for 5 says, I hated the Yuuzhan Vong War in New Jedi Order so much that I wrote a fanfic that retconned the entire New Jedi Order series as Han Solo's nightmare, Corellian Dreamer.
That sounds like a drink you can get at Disney.
It does. It does something.
That's dedication, and that's a really deep hatred of something.
It is. It is. Lauren, would you read Corellian Dreamer?
I wouldn't not read Corellian Dreamer.
Yeah, I would. If I saw something with that title, I would read it.
Corellian Dream.
Exactly.
I did read a fanfic way back when. This was back in the Usenet days that I thought was pretty good, and it involved Han feeling a little left out because the New Republic had been established. The Millennium Falcon had been placed in a museum. He was sort of estranged from his kids. Jason and Jaina were doing okay, but Anakin had become kind of lazy and not really ambitious, and he was sort of failing at life. And so Han decides, you know what? I'm going to go steal the Millennium Falcon out of this museum and take my son on a camping trip. And that's basically what he did, and gave him some life lessons. And it was one of the best fanfics that I ever read. I always thought that was a really cool story.
I like that. Photon Empress changed her name to Evil Space Lady.
She did?
Yeah.
Okay, because I wrote that to her, and then I was like, wait, am I just like a dodo who didn't realize that was the ad handle? And then I deleted it. Okay, I was right.
She said, I legit have my stylist give me the biggest, most textured cut possible. I shall battle the wizard again and win. All right, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you over on Culture Crossfire in a few minutes. You'll be directed there automatically, and then, I will be there. I will be there soon. So thank you very much for joining us for another episode of the M4 Cast from all of us here at the M4 Empire. I thank you for your attention, and we'll catch you in the next one.
They said we'd never last, just a moment, just a flash. But empires aren't built overnight, they're forged in war and lit by fight. Every stream, every show, every voice that chose to grow. This isn't just a brand on air, it's a movement rising everywhere. We are the M4 Empire. Hear the crowd lifting us higher. Through the noise, through the flame. Now the whole world knows our name. Stand tall, don't you tire. We're climbing higher and higher. Through the storm, through the fire. We are the M4 Empire. We are the M4 Empire. Neon fades, but the signal stays, echoing loud through endless waves. From one voice to a choir's roar.